Ice cream.
Brilliant. That's the first thing anyone ever
10.
hears on the
Highly
stream.
recommend.
Brilliant.
It is the best start because cream egg ice cream is the greatest ice cream to touch this planet.
I love it. As soon as I press that transition button, Jack just says something random. It's fantastic. Welcome back to what we Crit Happens plays Curse of Strahd, session 25. Stuff happened last time. Aceres came back because Babala Saga chose to play some funny old games and gave them a wish spell. That's right. If you've come here looking for an authentic Curse of Strahd experience, you ain't getting it here. Now we're on our way to Mount Gakis to get a sun sword or a lightsaber. Who knows? What else did we do? Did some other stuff. Orion lost some fingers. And we heard some horses. That were about it. So, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to move us over to Heart. So, before you looms Mount Gakis. You've come across this large workstone bridge, as you all were all deceptively deceived by. But there was indeed no troll underneath, and it didn't, I think it only tripped one of you up, which was pretty sad. But as you cross this bridge, you're instantly hit by this cold breeze of air. It very much sort of slaps you in the face like a bit of a brick wall, and the brisk air just starts to cause tiny little icicles just to form on your cheeks, where it's sort of, you came from a medium temperature place to a very cold place. You get the sense that you've sort of seen this before when you ventured to Kresk, as you sort of ventured over straight to the east in Barovia. You were again hit by this cold. But Mount Gakis is essentially a jagged scar upon the already wounded landscape of Barovia. As the freezing cold air instantly hits you, the snow in front of you starts to fall, land and settle on the path laid out in front of you. Looking up, you see a long winding path leading up and leading deeper into the mountain path. As you all begin to descend, the path is treacherous, and it's almost like a winding ribbon, sort of winding upwards, further than you can see. Each step is a battle against the elements. The snow, deceptively deep in places, threatens to swallow your boots with every stride. The wind howls around you, carrying with it the mournful cries of some unseen beast. And as we are traveling up Mount Gakis, you are holding your clothes quite tightly, as you did not quite prepare for the brisk nature of this trip. Is there any conversations as we travel?
And I imagine Weft is at the back of the pack with his hand stuck to his tongue as he's licked his plate armor. And he's got his tongue stuck to his armor.
Brilliant.
I'm not saying that stuck.
How badly is it stuck? Weft?
It's pretty cold.
It's pretty cold. Roll me a Constitution saving throw while you're at it.
Weft's gonna lose his tongue.
All right.
Oh, he's all right.
It's fine. It's
So
fine.
as your tongue is just sort of almost stapled to this plate metal armor, you just managed to sort of tear it off, but just gradually, and in your tongue, just like Dumb and Dumber, where you're just sort of pulling it away, and it just left this sort of numb feeling on your tongue, but your tongue's all right.
That was lucky.
Yeah. But yeah, as you're sort of coming up this mountain pass, there's sort of shrubbery on your left and to your right, and you just get this sense of a feeling like you're being watched. And as you're moving up and you're getting further into the mountainy area, the trees start to get less dense and a large fog starts to envelop you all. Tilly, the gauntlet that you're wearing, the one that you've got, trying to remember the name of the spell. What's the name of the spell you got cast on it that gives you light?
Continual flame.
Continual flame.
Continue.
That's the one. So with your continual flame active, you're sort of noticing it's like using high beam in a fog. You're almost just emitting this light that's sort of refracting and giving out this emission of light that's almost sort of making the fog, seeing through this fog, worse. But yeah, so we've travelled for about an hour and 2 hours up this snowy pass now. Farah, can you make me a Constitution saving throw for me?
If I have to.
Yeah. A 13.
13.
The cold is really starting to hit you now. The clown outfit that also doubles up as a sort of a lovely black suit jacket as well, depending on which mode it is in at the time, is not the best for warmth. You find yourself sort of wrapping it round yourself, trying to cover all patches of skin that are revealed, and you're really sort of feeling the cold now. And as this cold sort of hits you, you start to get this sort of this woozy feeling in your head, kind of like a dizziness, and you feel from within this arcane surge within you. You often feel this feeling when you're casting magical energy, such as casting a spell or reciting a ritual or something like that, and you can feel it almost becoming intolerable, like something is trying to get out.
Well, that's not fun.
No. Cool. What rest are you up to? What be going through Tilly's mind at the moment?
I don't know. I guess just trudging through this. Is it difficult terrain? Is it hard or?
Right now, where we're going is just now become difficult terrain.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's kind of plodding along. I mean, it's probably waist deep for her, so she's probably struggling a little bit to make his way through.
That's it, very much so. And as I mentioned before, sort of as you're traveling this pass once again, you are. I'll tell you what, because you have the highest passive perception, Tilly. Roll me a perception check. As the sort of
Okay.
the hairs on the back of your neck start to stand as you feel like you're being watched. An 18. You can't see much. This fog in front of you is very thick, but you do sort of keep your eye on the trail, and you can see sort of about 10 to 15 feet in front of you. And you sort of look around in all directions, and you can't see anything. But you start to hear the howls of a distant mammal-like creature, like a dog or a wolf. And you hear the very distant sounds of hooves galloping in some direction.
Again.
What,
from behind? Which direction?
I'm going to say with an 18, you get the sense that it's from behind. Yeah, it's worth noting.
With that,
oh, go on.
I was going to say, with hearing that, Tilly will just silent speech to everybody one at a time through the group. Something's coming from behind. I can hear hooves again.
Cool.
So we can't see. What's the visibility like?
Unless you've got anything that says otherwise, if you've just got normal vision, you can see sort of around 10 to 15 feet in front of you in sort of this haziness, fog type, snowy mist. And the trail,
as it's cold anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, go on.
No, I was just say the trail that you're on is very much a single path trail. You haven't seen any sort of cutbacks or divergences or anything like that. It's just a one-way path at the moment. But no, go on, Samir/Aceres.
Yeah, as it's cold anyway, Samir's gonna go werewolf so he can stay warm.
Fantastic. That's good to
I'll
know.
just put my armor in a zip tie on my back or something.
Yep. So you did.
I'll
pull out a black zip tie and just all good. Don't know where you found them, but
am I lagging badly for people?
Not.
Can people hear me?
Not too badly.
Your face is for me.
Okay.
Yeah,
my
the
camera's
video
really...
is. But...
The video is. I might have to turn the video off, but as long as you can hear me, that's okay. I'm gonna walk on over to Tilly. And I'm gonna telepathic speech. It's gonna be like, I really don't want to sound like condescending or anything, but do you want to piggyback?
She's like, she's got like a look on her face which is like, yeah.
I'll wait for like the others to like walk ahead of us a little bit, so like it's not as obvious, and I'll just bend down, scoop her up.
She's very unhappy about having to need to do that.
Yeah, so it's quite easy to do, but you've got quite an arduous journey going on, so we'll see how we get on with doing a piggyback. But can you all go ahead? I'll tell you what, all go ahead and roll me either a nature, survival, or perception check, your choice, as you sort of all traverse this path.
It'll always be perception for me.
Yeah.
Oh. So slow.
Wow. 2 4s and a 1.
That's bad.
What was it? Nature, perception?
Nature, perception, or a survival check?
Yeah.
I can't see a lot because I'm just staring at the back of Orion's head.
True. Right, so let's have a quick look then. So left with 21 perception, 18 nature, 14 survival, I'm assuming. Okay, so we'll start with you, Farah. With a 14 survival, you're sort of looking down at the trail in front of you. And there were tracks that you were following throughout this snow, sort of large boot imprints in the snow, but they seem to have just sort of disappeared at this point, and you are sort of walking on fresh virgin snow. But you can still see where the snow was sort of divoted in underneath, and it still forms this trail up the mountain. So you just get the sense that this path that you're following right now hasn't been walked as much, or people have turned around at this point. Trunk, with a nature of 18, you get the sense that this place is devoid of any wildlife. I want to say wildlife, it's not too much wildlife in Barovia, but the plants and the shrubberies, especially what you're used to seeing in Faerun, because you've been here not even 24 hours yet, is
I'm very lost.
yeah, is sort of dark and dingy, and the shrubbery itself is almost like just cracked twigs that are just sort of falling apart as you make your way up even further, until eventually it is just snow. You do notice, or Ceres, you would notice this with a 21, is you are starting to pass sort of these workstone buildings, or tiny little towers, I probably should say, kind of like lookout outposts, but they've almost been abandoned, and all the stonework has just sort of fallen down and is very dilapidated, as it won't present any sort of shelter or anything like that, but you've got the sense that there were people here at some point, just not anymore. And what I'll say is, from here on, how will you all be travelling? Do you think you would be going stealthily, or would you be going as quickly as possible?
I think we need to wait and hide. I think we need to hide and wait for these horses to catch
Yeah.
up with us. It's a good
And I don't
idea.
think moving with speed is a good idea if we can barely see the tracks that we're following.
Okay.
I mean, if we dip off the track to the side and try and hide, they might just run right past us.
But
What
the-
kind of
the
prints are we
snow.
leaving in the snow? Presumably, we've left quite a trail behind us.
Yeah, very much so. You've very much left tracks in the snow from all of you trudging along.
Is it actively
Either
snowing?
way, they're going to catch up with us, I reckon.
What was that?
Is there any like? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I was wondering if it was just actively heavy snowing. It won't be long.
It's snowing. I'm not going to say it's heavy snowing to the point that this is a blizzard, but it is falling and settling.
Okay. It shouldn't be that long until ours are mostly covered.
Yeah, but they're right. I can hear them. They're close.
Oh, could you? I
Is
didn't
it-
know.
Are there any like cliffs or anything nearby, like steep falls or anything like that?
You've travelled for around about sort of, I'm going to say 2.5 hours to 3 hours now as you're sort of going up this large trail. As you have been going, you've ascended quite quickly. It has been a fairly steep trail. So you get the sense that if there is going to be a cliff, there would be somewhere quite near. You've got the sense of the scale of this mountain, and you get the sense that you're sort of around the back side of this mountain, physically on the mountain itself at this point. So not that you can see any cliffs right now, but you get the sense that there would be some close by.
I mean, if we're looking to hide, we could make it look like we fell off the cliff, and I could cast shape water to alter the appearance of the snow, leading of our tracks leading away from the cliff.
Oh, that's good.
Perhaps
Would be
we could
good.
tie a rope and throw it off the edge as if we've taken a shortcut.
I like it. I mean, I think whatever we do, we've got to do it quick.
Yeah. I
Well,
mean,
and then the rest of us
can I-
hide, and then we hide, and then wait for them to pass.
What if they've got a way of finding us without seeing us, though?
Then they find us anyway.
Yeah, maybe like if we We could do Weft's idea, but we could keep going.
They're on horseback. They're going to catch us.
No,
They would
that's
see our
me.
tracks.
Can we all hear the the hoof noises?
I'll tell you what, just save everyone rolling a perception check. Just Weft, you roll me a perception check for me. So Tilly's definitely heard them. Very much off into the distance. As you can imagine, going back on you, Tilly. Let's have a quick look. 14, yeah. So Tilly, you very much heard these these sort of hooves riding, galloping across sort of shrubbery and stone, but it echoed throughout the mountain and it very much is reverberating off of the rocks. You did get the sense that it was from behind you. Now, Weft, with a 14, you do also hear these footsteps, but you can't quite discern their true distance, but you know that they're with the echo that's coming around, it could be up to say 500 feet, 600 feet away.
Okay, so still urgently enough. Yeah, I mean, with that perception, can I narrow down on anything that would terrain which would fit in with the plan that we've kind of hastily come up with?
Well, yeah. So covering your tracks is definitely something you can do. You would need to venture on for a little bit more in order to find yourself a cliff or anything like that.
Okay, so we don't see anything quite yet.
Yeah, you get the sense that you're semi-close. Well, what I'll say is, yeah, you need to travel for a little bit longer yet, but you are getting the sense with a 14 perception that you have been traveling for a long time, and it may or may not get dark fairly soon.
I mean, if we just stop and jump off the side of this track, that would be obvious because our tracks will stop, assuming they're following them.
So we should probably hurry up and try and find something to obscure our track and an excuse for our tracks to stop.
So rush ahead until we find a way to jump off the side of the road. Okay, I agree.
And we need to look for somewhere to hide as we go.
Yes.
I mean, I assume whoever it is, this is Samir talking, by the way. I assume whoever it is doesn't know that there's a werewolf in your party. It could be that I could cover your tracks with what they would presume to be animal tracks.
But right now there's 7, 8 tracks, and then there would only be one.
Yeah, but if they think you've gone off the side.
Oh, I see. And you carry on.
If you go, it depends. If we're going ahead, you go single file, and I'll cover your tracks after. Or if you want to go hide, then equally again, I'll cover your tracks, and they'll think you've gone off the side.
Yeah, we could walk single file.
Waist deep.
Not waist deep on you. On Tilly, it was about waist deep. You're looking at sort of thigh deep at this point. I'll tell you what. Aceris, go ahead and roll me a wisdom save, please.
No.
Oh dear.
Oh no.
Oh no.
I'm dead again. Fucking hell.
Yeah, you
not
spontaneously
bringing it back another time.
combust with a wisdom save. No, you very much get the sense. You very much get the sense of this eerie feeling of somebody watching you, and the hair standing up on the back of your neck. Yeah, you can almost hear a ticking sound from your general vicinity.
Why don't we could bamf backwards
We could.
Yeah.
and be behind them?
That's a good idea.
If we go back to the bridge, then they're ahead of us and we're behind them. Our tracks will stop, but they'll be confused.
but we do need to get to the. We're on a road. We're on this road for a reason, so we will then have to catch up with them.
We'll lose it. We'll lose a few hours of travel that we've already done, but at least we won't be being chased.
They could just come back down the path, and as we're walking up the path.
But then
we
we'll
just
have
rush
the advantage because we won't. They won't be behind us. They'll be in front of us. At the moment, we're disadvantaged because they're on our tail.
I'm going to say
Depends who though, as well, I guess.
to make it a little easier for you guys. I'm going to say you've walked up a little bit further, and you found yourself a cliff. Let's move you all over to here.
Look at that.
So I'll unpause. Just place yourselves where you want to be. This isn't a fight, by the way. I have a battle map from about 8 months ago. If you remember the one shot session that we had, I used the same map. So for that, worth bringing them back out again.
Is this high ground?
Yeah.
Yes, very much so. So out in front.
So we could make it.
Go
on.
No, you go ahead.
So out in front of you, you see the trail leads to a large sort of cobblestone bridge. You'll go. This bridge traverses from one mountain peak to another. It's about 150 feet long. And you sort of peer over, and you see this large looming crevasse as this cliff. And you realise how high you've climbed in sort of the last 3 to 4 hours that you've been travelling. The distance down below the crevasse itself is sort of insurmountable, and it's sort of nauseating to look over the side because you can barely see the bottom. But yeah, sort of.
Are there these buildings? Do they have cover on them, or are they just walled?
They have no.
They're like low walls.
Not low walls. They are probably about 10-foot high walls, but they don't appear to have any sort of ceiling. And they would provide cover, but they are some of the stone workers broken off and things like that. So it wouldn't provide shelter. Let's put it that way.
I mean, at this point, with this bridge, we could just cross the bridge and have them funneled on the bridge.
Yeah, you can bottleneck them.
How
Yeah,
strong
that's
is
a
the
win.
bridge looking? Is it a serviceable bridge? It's not something that can be destroyed by a well-placed fireball.
Or a badly placed fireball, as the case may be.
You'd have to get a little bit closer and try and assess.
Half of us could cross the bridge, the other half could hide up here, and then when they come into the middle of the bridge, we pincer them in the bridge.
Sir?
Oh yeah, okay.
I'm going to narrow my eyes kind of suspiciously at all of the magic-y people. Be like...
Farah's just going to return the favour and just squint really hard.
Can you just, like... Fuck the bridge?
I'm sorry.
I mean, it's not my type, but I can try.
I mean, we could try.
Roll to fuck the bridge.
I mean, if they end up on the bridge...
What kind of a save is that?
Dex.
If they're in the middle of the bridge, then even if we can't destroy it, then I can wall of fire one side of it so they won't be able to leave it. Or both sides of it, even.
Yeah, and I'm sure I can do some spike growth or something, or erupting earth.
You can trap them in there. That's a small gap. That's what, 10 feet wide? 15 feet wide? 20 feet wide. Like, it's...
Yeah. 15 feet.
15 feet? That's nothing.
Can I just ask a question?
You may.
It wasn't for you.
Oh.
If we destroy the bridge, how the fuck do we get back down?
With the helm.
You should. Yeah, you should.
I'm just going to, like, snap the helm on my belt. It worked a charm last time.
Uh-huh.
So
So
what we could do is, if 4 of us go on the far side of the bridge and wait for them to come, we'll try and destroy the bridge with them on it. If that doesn't work, then they take the damage anyway, and then the other 4 come in from the other direction, having hidden up on this hill. That way they're flanked. And if we
Like
don't
the
destroy the bridge, then
idea.
we just kill them on it.
Just going to be devil's advocate for 1 second. Not a massive fan of. Like, what if someone dies and then someone else can't get to them to stop them from dying? And also, like, how many people are we talking? Because if it's like a couple of people, then great. But if it's like 20 or someone crazy, I don't know.
Well, how about we can combine these 2 plans? Let's try and bait them to turn around or to try and find us, and then also set up the ambush. So if they see us having apparently jumped off the cliff and they turn around and walk off, problem solved. If they continue across the bridge, then we can deal with that problem.
Tilly,
So all 8 of us cross the bridge.
Tilly, go ahead and make me a perception check again, please.
Yikes.
I mean, the helm's got 3 charges, right, a day?
3 a day, yeah. Cool. Yeah, I forgot
19.
we had
So
advantage
we
on
could split it. Yeah, we could split it and I could
So-
teleport 4 of us.
With a 19, I'm going to say with just such high perception checks as you've been going up, you've been sort of keeping an ear out for these galloping hooves. And as you've just sort of approached these cliffs, the sound of the hooves has got even more distant until now you cannot hear anything at all. What you can hear is the wind start to pick up. And you hear way off in the distance the toll of 3 bells. Is it just dong, 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 and the sky above you just gets pitch black,
Oh, they flaked out.
and you are now just within Tilly's continual flame. The mist now is sort of, yeah, with a 19, you see this mist is almost circling this bridge in front of you. So it is almost clear now, and you can see the other side of it and where the mist starts again.
Did they just... Like I said, they might have just heard the bell and done a runner back.
I'm sorry, what does bell mean?
Oh, bell's bad. Yeah, bell's
Oh.
not good.
Could you maybe extrapolate on why bell bad?
Bell equal nighttime. Nighttime equals scary stuff. Scary stuff equal dying.
Oh,
We have
Okay.
not thus far had good experiences post Bell.
I knew that was coming.
Is he gonna hide?
Hide.
I'll tell you what, I'll counter you. Alright. You think you've hidden well, Trump?
Maybe we just carry on.
But
If
where
they're
did
not
Trump
following us
go?
anymore.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like if what do they know that we don't? Let's carry on and try and get inside as quickly as possible.
Inside what? Inside the mountain.
Inside the temple, isn't it? We're going to.
Oh, the temple. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, you are headed
Yeah.
towards the amber.
I mean-
temple.
If we're not being chased, then we should push on, right?
Should we leave a present on the bridge, like a spy gopher or something?
How long is it gonna last?
in
Or just
minutes.
in case there's any fuckery at hand.
We could try and destroy the bridge once we've crossed it.
Very true. Let's do that.
Aceres, roll me a wisdom saving throw, please. Irina's
Being
gonna.
bullied here. Oh, I'm the
Oh.
wisest person in the world.
So very, very quickly then, you feel this static ringing in your head, and for fuck's sake, stop rolling nat 20s on this fucking save. The lot of you.
Yeah.
I don't think I've got a single one of these off ever. That's fine. But this static
Roger.
rings in your head and you're able to sort of propel it away, resist it. Irina tugs you just on the arm, Orion. Orion, I've got a bad feeling about this. We're close to the Amber
Tilly
Temple.
swam on that.
Oh yes, hi Tilly. How are you? Looking good up
Mm.
there, I see.
Mm-hmm.
I can walk on my own feet. Weird.
Okay.
But no, I've got a bad
Right,
feeling about
well,
this.
It's a long way down that cliff face, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
Ceres is just
Okay,
going
shall
to
we
stretch.
just carry
Accidentally
on?
knock
Shall we
out.
just keep walking?
Well, what would you guys like to do? Some paused. You can move wherever you like.
Fuck it, I'm gonna cross the bridge. This
Go to the, the bridge. Does the bridge look structurally sound?
All right.
Oh,
What I'll do
think
is
I
I'll
died.
move you to there, Ryan. Sure, happy with that.
Yeah.
Cool. So as you and I'll say, I'll say Ryan and Weft, roll me a perception check because Weft, I know you wanted to check out the bridge earlier.
Perception.
Ooh,
Boom.
who was that?
I don't even need to bother.
Mm.
Natural 20 on a perception check. The bridge looks sturdy. You see that there are cracks and sort of fissures within the stone itself. But the path ahead of you, the actual bridge path itself, is icy, to say the least. You're going to have to watch your step as you traverse this bridge for sure. And with a natural 20, you can see now as you're sort of looking over this bridge, but you're looking sort of beyond the bridge and sort of down into the crevasse, and you can see these swirling winds just below the bridge, and they move in sort of randomness, but with a nat 20, they almost move in deterministic ways, almost like they're being controlled by some sort of arcane force, and these winds are just gusting around. They look very, very strong. But the bridge itself does seem to be structurally sound and well architected, and well structured.
When I was wanting to look at the bridge, I was specifically looking for a way to destroy it. Can I notice with a 20 any weaknesses about its construction?
I suppose the only weakness to this bridge, where it's architected out of stone, is the central part of the bridge itself. It is the most load-bearing part of it, and you do see there are faults in the stonework towards the middle, right around there, if you can see that. So I'd say the middle of the bridge very much is the weak point, but there aren't that many weak points to this bridge.
Seeing as it's all seeing as it seems arcane in nature, I'll point out to Farah. Farah, what do you make of the winds down there? It looks unnatural, kind of deterministic.
Ooh, deterministic Weft. And I'll kind of like peer over the edge to see if I can see what he's talking about.
Yeah, roll me an Arcana check if that's what you're intending. Guys, I'm rolling fucking well tonight. 23. Yeah, very much as Wef described it. Is you're watching these gusts and you're just thinking, wow, this is just wind. This thing's being blown around. But then you notice a pattern to it. Is these gusts are moving left, right, up, and down, and they're doing it in a very deterministic pattern. What happened at certain intervals of time, and with a 23 Arcana, you get the sense that they're being controlled via evocation magic. perhaps by someone in particular. You get the sense that this isn't, to control winds like this wouldn't be a ritualistic spell that can just happen. There would have to be a caster.
I'll kind of peer for a couple of seconds longer, just kind of staring into the abyss. And then kind of go, I think someone's controlling the wind.
Well, that can only be a good thing, surely. And it's like almost like a moat, yeah, of winds going around
Yeah.
underneath. I mean, Sarah, do you think it's safe to cross the bridge?
Did you say that the mist was obviously on either side of the bridge, but over the bridge it was just gone?
Well, yeah. So on the bridge itself is just not covered in this hazy, snowy fog that you saw as you were coming up, but you can see the hazy fog begin again on the other side of the bridge, almost like this bridge is being perimetered by this hazy fog, almost like this is kind of like a spotlight.
Almost like there's a tiny hut.
Yeah, it's like a dome.
I mean, there's got to be a reason that it's clear, and it's not like we've got much choice.
Cool. And Wef, as you sort of take a step onto the bridge, you start to feel that it's icy underneath your feet.
Okay.
You are going to need to tread carefully. All right, how are you guys proceeding? I suppose our Arena will make her way up next to Tilly, because that's her busy mate. Aceris and Samir,
Yeah,
what are you guys up to?
Well, yeah, both will follow. We're just here to hit things, just point us in the right direction, really.
How high are the walls on this bridge on either side?
There is no walls. There are no
Oh,
walls
okay.
at all.
Can't you?
Flat. Okay.
Can I try dropping something off the edge just to see how it reacts in the wind?
Yeah, what do you want to drop off?
Can I volunteer
Um,
Irina to be the thing dropped off the edge?
Farrah will just turn and look at Irina for a second with this like really evil glint in her eye, and then just turn back and pull out apparently one of the 20 crossbow bolts I've been carrying this whole time,
Yes.
and just drop a crossbow bolt off the edge.
Okay.
And just kind of watch it fall to see what happens.
Yeah, so as you drop this crossbow bolt off, sort of arrow down first, and it does just glide straight down. You could just hear the tiny little thud as it travels down, but it took quite a while to get down there. This drop is insurmountable. It is barely even visible at the bottom. But the winds didn't seem to manipulate the arrow in any way.
If
So that's
if
good
we're
news.
worried about these winds suddenly being manipulated to try and blow us off the bridge, what if we walked across all holding the immovable rod? And as soon as it tried to do that, we just click it. Then we'll have something to hold on to.
That's a good idea. Who has the immovable rod?
I have it.
Okay.
Assai.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Well, Assai turns up and hands you the immovable rod and then disappears again.
Cheers, Assai.
No worries.
Has he got his fucking own helm of transportation or teleportation or whatever it's called?
Yeah, it turns out he was the most powerful wizard in the world.
Son of a bitch!
So we could all just put a hand on the rod. As soon as it looks dodgy, click the button, hold on to the rod. Then it's just strength
Anyone
checks.
the eye?
Or we could use the helm to bounce
Yeah.
onto the other side.
But while it is a small risk, there is still a risk that goes wrong.
It wouldn't be that high because we know exactly where we're going.
We really don't know
Like, the
bridges,
roll would
do
have to
we?
be desperately bad.
Would it be
Or we could just
Kate
walk
has
across
to
it, see
roll?
what happens. Whoever uses it.
So Kate, because Kate's attuned to it. Well,
So
Orion's
Kate would
attuned
have
to it. Historically, not a great roller.
Tilly, from behind
true.
you, you start to hear
Oh no.
these growling sounds and someone almost stalking you.
I will alert everybody to this.
Okay.
And they are quite close.
Can anyone like melt the ice on the bridge to make it less slippery?
I can do that. Yes. I cast shape water to melt the ice on the bridge.
All right, do you just want to click the spell for me so I can just give it a quick read?
Yeah, it's a counter on my spells. Shape water.
I just want to see like sort of area effect. Now,
There we go.
you can choose an area of water that you see within range, and it fits with a 5-foot cube. So yeah, you could. Yeah, that
It's
that
it's a
part there,
cantrip, right?
that part there ain't slippy at all.
It's a cantrip. Just keep using it
Yeah.
over and over and over again.
Yeah, so there is the option that you can every 6 seconds cast your cantrip and keep. Please don't. I'll tell you what. I'll pause the game. How long would you like
How
to
many,
spend doing that?
Oh, wait, hang on. How many scorching rays have you got, Farah?
I get 3 at a time. I've got 3 second level spell slots, so 9 if I don't cast it any higher than second level.
Likewise. So,
And obviously, if we cast it higher, we get an additional ray. But I would like to not do that.
because we could just scorching ray each 5 feet in front of us. That's
Could
only going to
just-
get us like.
I could just fireball from the far end of the bridge closer to us.
That's still only going to. That's still only going to cover. That's still only going to cover. Ooh! I tell you what I could do. I could use my flaming sphere and keep pushing it across the bridge.
Yeah.
front of
That's
us.
cool.
Ooh.
Nice.
Good idea.
Yeah, you want to do that?
Don't
Yeah,
singe me
let's
fur.
do that.
Do
And-
that.
Yeah, do that. And then at the halfway point, Wef's going to pause and spend, I don't know,
Well-
6, 12. Let's spend 20 seconds or so just refreezing the ice at the
Okay.
halfway point.
Well, let's see if we get to the halfway point. All right.
Yeah, okay.
So,
So I can move it. I can move it.
yeah. So place your token where you want to be, then, Jack, and then let's go ahead and cast that spell and let's get that rolling.
Hang on.
How do I get my werewolf token up?
I can move it 30
do it
feet
for
per
you.
turn. So every 6 seconds I can move it 30 feet. But I only need to be within 60 feet of it. So I can still be at the back. So what I'll do is I will start the sphere here, and for how long is the bridge?
150 feet.
20 divided by 150.
To 75.
150 divided by 20.
Well,
Huh?
150. Yeah, it'd be.
It's 6. So
Yeah.
6-ish. So I'll spend 36 seconds moving the flaming sphere across the bridge in a straight line while following it within 60 feet.
Okay. So go ahead. So if I place you there, are you all going to sort of follow in single file?
Yeah, probably.
All right.
Are we holding on to the rod?
Well, we can't do
I can
both.
also-
We can't go in single file and hold onto the rod.
We're not, like, one holds the rod, everyone else holding each other's shoulders.
Yeah.
But no one got any rope.
A conger of death.
Cool. So as you're sort of rolling this sphere, I'll say as you're all following, let me get you all token wise. I can move you all up myself. Whee!
It's like I'm ice
Yay.
skating.
And then do me a favour, just place yourselves where you want to be there. Let's put your flaming orb around there, yeah? Oh, it's gone.
Where would Irina
Yes.
be?
Ah,
Where did she go? Irina, where are you?
Oh,
She
there.
fell off.
Down
She's
here next to the
dead.
terrace.
Oh, there she yeah.
Oh,
Irina's
I'd
gonna
probably
be...
keep it. I'd probably keep it just in front of me. like
Irina will
that.
stay where she is. Stay with Ryan.
So it's only 5 feet wide. Is it gonna melt either side or just the straight line, or just
Uh,
where it touches, or either side of it?
Yeah,
as
so
well?
I'm gonna say this is pretty thick ice. So as you were rolling it across the bridge, it is very much making you a 5 foot.
So we need to be in a straight line.
Yeah. Cool. So as you guys make it to around that, is everybody happy?
yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
I won't be in a minute when you tell me what's going to happen.
Yeah, happy might be a bit generous.
They've fallen into me trap. No, you've done this quite well. So now, as you all cross this bridge and you're walking across this lovely cobblestone bridge of no ice whatsoever, so you're not in fear of falling down. You all hear this sort of gust of wind start to sort of envelop around you all, and it's sort of throwing you all around. Can you all make a dexterity saving throw for me, please?
I am dexterous, yeah.
Wait. If we're in the aura, where's the paladin with the aura that gives us?
There's
The
two.
paladin is at the back.
Trunk also offers one. I
Brilliant.
do believe Trunk. Do you? No, you don't.
Well, what
No,
do I offer?
For some
I'm a
reason-
rogue.
Yeah, because I was thinking of Lexi.
I mean, I'll
I
have his
rolled another
for
nat
it
20,
if you want me.
yay.
Right, let's see what everybody's rolled. So DC is 18.
Paladin's fucked.
Sarah's
Farrah's
Oh, no.
falling off the bridge.
Okay, so sorry, let me just double check that DC. DC is 60.
With my nat 20, can I grab Samir and stop him falling off the bridge?
Unfortunately not. So as this gust of wind now, and everybody fell, and sorry, DC was 16. You all feel yourself sort of pushed sort of 5 feet in our direction. Let's see. 4, so you are all pushed to the east.
no.
Anyone who failed, so
Oh.
who failed? So Samir failed.
West failed.
Weft failed. And Trunk, you also failed.
No, I didn't. I got
No,
a
you
No, he
didn't.
didn't. He got a
Sorry.
25.
I
That
was
was
looking,
your
at the 4,
D4.
yeah. I was looking at the 4.
Farrah
I
got a
failed.
full.
You just rolled as me.
Yeah, sorry, my bad. I had you targeted. So this gust of wind sort of blows you back, and your feet sort of skid across the cobblestone and back onto the ice. It is now that you sort of hear this. Well, isn't this interesting? And you see from behind you a figure apparate. The figure of Strahd von Zarovich. As he sort of...
This guy.
And I will, hold on. Where's your horse, lad? There you go. He's on an horse.
Has he also got a
I'm
combine
orange.
harvester?
Oh, he do, yeah.
Yeah.
So Strahd von Zarovich has come on his horse, and it's got flames and shit. So Strahd himself, you didn't hear him approach or anything like that, but he almost comes in and teleports in this wispy nature, but he's making himself known, and he sort of just jumped off of his horse, and he sort of gives it a pat, and you can see this large black Shire horse. Its mane is essentially burning with fire. Its eyes are glowing just this molten orange, and mist coming from its nose. Whatever the nose of a horse is called, you know. And he just sort of laughs at you all. Where do you all think you're going?
First thing I want to do
you
is try
have
and grab
nothing
Farrah.
better to do?
Yeah.
At this point, Farrah's essentially like stopped and stood up when the wind's blown, and she's just kind of done a Titanic.
Yeah, so you're not. It looks on that sort of that crack of the bridge. You are fine where you're stood, Farah. You're not sort of in perilous danger right now. But the rock beneath you is icy. So yeah, you can very much grab hold of Farah, Tilly, as sort of an instinct, and Aceres, I know you asked about Smee. You could sort of almost do the same and sort of just grab and sort of just steady yourselves. But you were all feeling kind of steady at the moment.
Can I pull her back into the non-icy bit?
Not right now.
Farah will kind of instinctively just reach over and like try to reach Weft, but I think she's slightly too far away.
Yeah, it's probably too far away. So yeah, I will say while Strahd's having this conversation, I'll say you can pull Farah back. Aceres, would you be doing the same? Yeah. Cool, fantastic. So Strahd will
grab Weft.
He's going to look at Samir. Well, haven't you changed, Samir Rainseeker? Haven't seen you for quite some time. Where are you all
You'll be seeing
headed?
the business end of me in a minute.
Now. You all seem to be in a bit of a
Strahd.
precarious situation. Let me propose to you a deal. A deal for your lives. I could kill you all right here. Or hand Tatiana to me. And we can all go about our lives. What say you?
You need to touch some grass, mate. You're a little bit obsessed.
I can't. We're on Mount Gakis. It's covered in snow.
Why are you always so dramatic?
Because I've had thousands of years to perfect this dramatic act. And he gets his cape and just goes...
Oh, I bet that thing's billowing.
Oh, I'm Strahd. Oh, so sad. Oh, my brother's girlfriend doesn't love me. Boo-hoo, bitch.
If we give it to you, you'll kill us all anyway, so...
As you say that, Farah...
Which bit?
the accurate part. As you say that, his face just kind of drops. And he looks a little bit more stern, whereas before he was looking sort of in a playful manner, sort of like he had all the cards in his hand. He's now looking upon you all with a stern look. And he's contemplating something, but keeps himself silent for now. Tilly, make me a perception check as you're at the front of the group.
Fantastic.
That's not a good one.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Oh, still.
Oh dear.
Whoa.
Really, why?
That's cool.
Because he's a useless fuck like the rest of us. That's why.
You really don't hear much, Tilly. Go ahead and roll me a contested athletics check.
What?
I'm gonna say contested. I've given it away.
Oh my god.
No.
Oh.
Oh god. Right, so a figure appears straight behind you and he tries to grab you round the side of the neck, but you didn't hear him coming, but as soon as you sort of felt his presence right next to you and sort of the breath on the back of your neck, you were able to just sort of jostle out of it, and he wasn't able to find a grasp on you, and he just sort of laughs, and you see this figure as the tall, gaunt, shadowy figure of Rahadin. Now, hand Tatiana over now, and maybe I spare your lives.
Spoiler alert, it doesn't matter either way, because she doesn't love you.
Roll initiative.
Stone cold.
Roll initiative.
No
Me,
epic
Strahd.
roll.
Did I hit a nerve?
Yep.
Good job, guys.
Let's have a look. Arena, roll your
26.
Arena goes first.
Oh, good.
And-
Irina goes first.
So-
Oh no, Rod goes first.
We've entered into initiative due to Strahd being very offended. We're just going to go for a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to see if you survive this mess. We'll be back in just a second, guys. Bye bye. jump.
Maybe once we're in the Amber Temple.
Amber Temple, if you make it there.
Amber.
Right,
Yeah,
let's jump
take
back
us
into
five.
it then, guys. It is over to Rahadin, who Tilly, he is going
Fuck's
to.
sake.
Well, first of all, Tilly and Farah, can you? You do not have your Ring of Mind Shield anymore, do you, Farah?
No, I gave it to the stupid old bint.
Now that's a shame. Can you
Pour
roll
up
me
for
a?
me.
Both of you roll me a Wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Mm,
15 and a 9.
Fuck's
Okay,
sake.
so let me just.
Oh, that was an ability check.
Oh,
Some reason.
saving throw, please, mate.
Da, 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 da.
No
Yep, that's
better.
loads better.
It's better, yeah. So, Rahadin, as he is within 10 feet of you, you can hear these deathly cries all around him, almost like a choir, and they ring through your ears, and it's almost deafening. You both take 15 points of psychic damage.
Wow.
He will then go to attack you with his scimitar, Tilly.
Warden Flare.
Warding flare for that one, so I'll just go ahead and re-roll it. Oh, it's even better.
Oh,
He will from damn lunch. 13 points of damage to you, slashing damage. Why is Trunk taking damage there?
I don't know. I accidentally pressed buttons.
What did you do?
I don't know. Ignore that. I didn't take damage.
Why is Tilly badly damaged now?
Trunks
What's
just
going
like,
on?
Stop.
I was on.
Things.
I was on this, and you've just taken how much health? 13.
13
So
points of
now
damage.
I'm on this. Right, done.
Okay. He
Should've
will
not
then
pressed
go
buttons.
ahead and roll another scimitar attack at you, Tilly.
Fuck's sake.
For 25 to hit.
Yep. Yep.
Another 13 points of damage. He will then.
Yeah, I'm nearly dead.
Oh my god. He will then. He will take an attack of opportunity from you, Tilly, as he moves 5 feet this way.
Can't. I don't have a reaction.
Oh, you don't have a reaction. That's why he would have done it. And oh, even better. Then he's going to move to here, and he's going to attack Weft with his poison dart.
I do have a question.
Yes.
If the bridge is icy where the flaming sphere has not been, does he have to make a dex save?
He does not. He is.
Son of a bitch.
So let me just check. Was that? Oh, that was an 18. Weft, you will take 8 points of piercing and 5 points of poison damage, as he sort of releases these 3 darts in your general direction, and they all just stick into you. And it causes some damage, but then this poison starts to seep into you. And that'll be Rahadin's go. It is over to Irina, who will sort of. She'll take you by the hand, Orion, and she'll just say, "What shall I do? This isn't good." And she's,
Don't worry, I think we've got this.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah. You stay next to me.
And she will attempt to hit Strahd with an Eldritch Blast,
No means no, bitch.
which hits.
Yeah.
Second
Yeah,
Eldritch
go Irina.
Blast, which will miss. So you see her. This smoke and mist starts to sort of envelop off of her shoulders, and she just looks sternly in Strahd's direction, just goes, "Fuck you," and just lets loose 2 Eldritch Blasts. One hits him, one just goes away, and Strahd's facial expression just sort of turns to this nightmarish, ghoulish face, is not only as he looks in Irina's or Tatiana's direction, but specifically your direction, Orion. Tilly, it is over to you with Viserys on deck.
I'm going to move to... Oh, I can't move, it's paused.
Oh, sorry, buddy.
10, 15. I'm going to move to 10 feet to here.
Yeah.
And I want to grapple Rahadin.
Which is fine, because that... I'm assuming basically all of this is fine.
Yes,
because you've
correct.
it. Yep, so you've only just moved 5 feet off it. So, yep, go ahead and roll me a contested athletics check for me, please, Emily. Oh my golly, that's not going to work, is it? Rahadin is now grappled.
And I'll use my remaining movement to throw us both off the edge of the bridge.
Sorry, what?
I will use my remaining movement to throw us both off the bridge.
Huh?
While I haven't grappled.
Okay. Okay. Would you like to describe that for
And
us,
as we
please,
fall, but taking a fucking beating, she just kind of gets into a bit of a rage, takes a deep breath, charges at him, and just grapples him round the legs, and then tumbles with him still held off the edge of the bridge. And as we fall, go on.
I'll just say you see this sort of this distressed look within Rahadin's eyes as he just looks in terror at being thrust off of the side.
And I'll let him go once I'm 25 feet down, and bonus action Misty Step back onto the bridge.
Okay. Bonus action Misty Step back onto the bridge as you fall. The problem is you're 25 feet below this bridge. You need to be able to see where you're Misty Stepping to.
I can see the edge of it, right? I just want to get onto the very edge of it.
Do me a favour. Okay. Oh, Jack. You're trying to do quite a lot of things at the same time, and I get it. Misty Step is a bonus action, but you've essentially got to. You've just fallen off. You've let go.
I'll do it immediately then.
You can bonus action Misty Step up there, but I'm going to say you're essentially hanging on to the bridge.
That's fine.
Happy with that? So you get up and you grasp onto that bridge. Make me a strength check, please. Straight strength ability roll.
Oh,
fuck.
8. You grasp on, and sort of one arm is let go, and you're just holding by one arm now. And you get the sense that you are close to falling. Very, very close to falling. And Rahadin is... Well, we're just going to leave him there for now. As this combat all happens at the same time. He's currently falling. As Sarah said... Well, Tilly was at the end of your turn, yeah?
Yeah.
Aceris, this is over to you with Weft on deck.
I'm very sorry, Jack. I can't reach you, so
Fine.
I have checked. Unless Andy would allow me to help you as a bonus action.
Unfortunately, no. You would have to interact
that's
with
what I
Tilly
thought.
as an action. Yeah,
That's
sorry.
fine. In that case, Aceris will come up here and say to Strahd, we've got a score to settle.
It's fine. I can save myself on my next turn.
Strahd looks at you, Aceris. How? You're supposed to be dead. Very confused look in his eyes.
Not the fact that Rahadin's just been thrown off the bridge. That's not surprising at all.
He does.
That doesn't bother him.
He does look very distressed by it.
Oh, fuck me.
Aceres. That will miss, unfortunately.
Yeah, fuck me.
Thanks for coming back. Glad we did that.
Second attack.
Great use of a wish spell.
Fuck
Oh my
me.
days.
13, that will also miss. I do apologise.
I'm blaming you for this, Jack.
So as you swing your battle axe from a 10-foot distance with it sort of extending, and Strahd just sort of he's able to slip in and out as you slice it through the air, and he's able to just dodge both of your swings, and he just gives you a slight look, but then looks back in Rahadin's direction. Anything else, Aceres?
Well, fuck it. I'll use my polearm master, whatever.
Yeah.
Fuck
It's gonna
me.
miss as well, and as you bring the stave round, trying to hit him with the blunt side of the weapon, he dodges as well, but this time he sort of moves within the shadows and almost taunts you as he does. It is over to Weth, front on deck.
Right. So seeing Tilly go over the edge. Oh wait, no, am I? Yeah, seeing Tilly
Don't save
going
me.
over the edge.
She's like
I mean,
hanging on. She's like, I'm good. I'm good.
I'm gonna make you roll a check at the start of your turn.
I'll just Misty Step off again.
At the start of your turn. Alright.
Oh, I see. Well, I'll just,
I mean,
either way, I've got another idea.
Regardless of what this is all happening at the same time, yeah. So all I've seen is you falling off and chucking Rahidin off. So I feel like I have to. I'm gonna run up.
I appreciate
Well, I
it.
wouldn't run to there, buddy, but yeah, I get the idea.
Well.
Oh,
No.
okay.
Yeah,
You
because
are?
I've got my slippers of spider climbing. So I'm gonna make an effort of kind of jumping off, but not jumping off, just stepping off and on the side of the.
I knew this might come up. Can you just read your slippers of spider climbing for me? Just make sure they don't mention about anything to do with icy or rough terrain. As much as this terrain isn't impeding your movement, you are not able to do that. So yeah, you will have to sort of move to here, but you are able.
I will just.
You can see Tilly's tiny little arm sort of holding on to this bridge as she's swaying in the wind.
Okay, and then I will. Well, I'll attempt to pull her up.
Okay, roll me a roll me an athletics check for me, please. 18, yeah, easy enough to do. So you pull Tilly too, and you can see Rahadin still sort of falling down.
Still falling, is he?
Yeah, that'll be your action, Weft. You got bonus action.
How fast is he falling?
As fast as a human would fall. He's not a terminal velocity yet, but he will fall pretty far.
Yeah, that's it then. And no, and then I will just bonus action. Bonus action healing word on that.
I just hope he can't fly.
Healing word. There you go.
Just check. No.
It's like, oh, actually.
Oh yes, she can fly. That's for sure.
There we go.
How far is it?
So looking down, you see you can't really see the bottom, but you get the sense it's more than sort of 1,000 feet. This is a long way.
Wow. 100 d6 fall damage. That'd be great.
Yeah. Let's see, anything else left?
And then I'll just take 2 steps to the side.
2 steps to the
I'll
side.
let my turn.
Okay. It is over to Strahd. Damn, I wish I didn't get rid of his flying horse, but you know, that's the way we land on these things. He is going to take a play out of your playbook, Tilly Brightspark.
Uh-oh.
No. He is going to... Well, first of all, I should say on Strahd's turn, two dogs, the two hellhounds appear from behind him as they walk up. And they will start from there, so let me just roll their initiative. Okie doke. Strahd is going to use Dimension Door to Dimension Door him to here. He's going to attempt to catch Rahadin. And I will try and actually make this make sense.
How can he see him if I couldn't see the top?
How could he see him? Well,
I couldn't see the top of the bridge.
Well,
Can he see underneath it?
Let's say he moves to here. Would you agree that he could see Rahadin?
Yeah, well, yeah, I guess so.
Let's just say he Dimension Doors to here, Strahd. He attempts to catch Rahadin in the air, and Rahadin just slips from his fingers, and Strahd will bonus action Misty Step back up to here, exactly to where you are.
Oh, brilliant!
And
he's hanging off, right?
But yeah, he will certainly. Fucking Christ, Rahadin.
I'm sorry. No, don't.
No.
I'm just being a
I'm
dick.
following my own rules. Roll me. Fuck it, it's Foundry. Roll me 30d6, Jack.
30d6.
Yeah.
Oh, my Foundry's gonna crash.
Oh yeah, maybe. Yeah, just roll 10.
No, do 30. It's cool.
110 damage. He's not dead.
But he's 1,000
Wow.
feet down.
No, it's a 1,000 feet down. Rahadin, as the Dimension Door, you see this large portal open from Strahd, and he goes, "I'm coming," and he Dimension Doors straight into the air. As he starts to fall himself, he tries to grasp Rahadin, and the grip falls out from his hand, and Rahadin just falls, and you just hear this poof, as Rahadin is completely destroyed.
He goes poof.
And Strahd is now hanging on to this. And what I'll say is, Tilly, where you're so close up now, and I'm going to say this because you brought it up during the break, the mangled ear that you've once seen on Strahd before isn't present.
Oh,
and
interesting.
That'll be Strahd's go. Trunket is over to you.
Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna stab him. I'll use my bonus action to blade sing.
Yep. Let's go ahead and hit that so it'll apply the effect.
Yep, I'm just trying to find where it is. Features probably blade song, usability, and I'm gonna go here, and with my long ass arms, I'm just gonna try and stab his hand.
Okay, I'll move you to there, yeah.
Yeah, I am. Actually.
All right.
And
What I'll say is he is 3/4 cover if you're trying to hit him, so it will be +5 to his AC.
Oh.
Unless you physically want to reach over and start to stab him, but then you won't be stabbing the thing like his arms that he's holding on with. Does that make sense?
Um.
You got to think
I
from 10 feet back, you can just see his hand holding on.
Okay, now I'll get close. I'll get closer then, so he doesn't have all the cover.
Okay, look. So yeah, go
And
ahead and roll an attack for me.
I'm gonna add a booming blade onto this. I'll probably miss though.
I'll miss.
Nah, damn. Okay. Then I will just retreat back and see if he has an opportunity.
Yeah, he's not going to be able to. No.
Yeah, so Yeah, that's me.
That will end your turn. Okay, so after your turn, he will use a legendary action to bonus action Misty Step himself back up. Holy fucking shit, I was terrified. So he's going to move himself to here. Samira, it is over to you with Ryan on deck.
Right, I'll come here. I'll hold my action. If either of those dogs come within range, I'll hit them.
Okay.
Flaming Sphere. He's just finished his turn within 5 feet of it.
Motherfucker. Oh, Jack.
Yes,
Jack,
I just scrolled all the way back up to double check because I was convinced.
as you're up there, Farah, can you tell me the damage? Because I don't think Jack's there.
He has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's 2d6 fire damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful one. That's a fucking successful save, but it's still 2d6 fire damage halved.
Okay, so that's 4 points. Lovely.
Flaming Sphere, what?
Good looking out. Yeah, Jack, you got him with the flaming sphere. I put him next to a flaming sphere. I didn't realise. As he sort of bonus action Misty steps up and singed the back of his head. Okay, so it is over to these hellhounds who will move into range, Samir. So if you would like to, take your attack.
I would, yeah, very much so. Where are we?
That'll hit.
It,
14 points of damage.
I think we just stick with Samir.
so as I held my action, do I get my extra attack?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do it again then.
Yeah. You could take 2 attacks per action, and your action was held to use the attack action. So. That's going to hit.
Yes.
This is going to be a nice one.
Yes, Sam.
13 points of damage. So as you claw and you bite into this dog, it sort of recoils back, but the devilish look in its eyes grows brighter. Anything else, Samir?
No, thank you.
Orion, we're over to you. Farrah on deck.
Bonus.
Oh, that's such a good voice.
Activate Dick Tattoo.
Activate Dick Tattoo. Lovely stuff.
Gotta be right. Where is everybody? This guy is 45. This guy is. What does it say?
60 feet.
55.
60 feet. Okay. I'll just move to within 15 feet of Strahd pants.
I'll move it. Yeah, I'll move you up there. There you go.
Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna try and smack him.
Smack him up. Put you next to him.
Smack him up. Wait, what am I doing? What did we decide? The old stick.
Yeah, hit him with your staff.
It's with my rhythm stick. I wouldn't fit this back. You can do it.
Nice.
Nope.
Got it?
Yeah, got it right. Hang on. Let's hope it works.
That one's going to miss.
Oh, come on.
Believe you got extra attack.
Yeah. I've got another one. Just hit that again.
That's going to hit.
Fair.
Roll an extra d6.
Oh, is it before or automatically?
4 points. Nice.
Okay. Let's flurry of blows as well. Why not?
Yeah, go for it. 2 unarmed strikes in for me, please.
Get 3 points. Yeah. Okay.
That'll hit. Eight points of damage. And then just do me another unarmed strike, and then you can roll 2d6. That will hit. Now roll 2d6 for me, please. Nice. 8 points of damage.
As I run within distance of him, I'll just be like, no means no, and then I'll lay into him, and then I'm gonna back off. Obviously, with me.
Yep. Where are you gonna move to?
Where was I?
So we're here.
Yeah, so I'd gone like whatever it was to get me within 15 feet. Let me just check how much
30
movement I used.
You use 30 feet.
I used 30.
Yep.
What is my movement?
Oh no, you didn't. You used 45.
Yeah, my movement speed's stupid. Where is it? 70.
Yep. So you got
So I
25
can
feet.
use... Yeah, I'll just move back 25 feet closer to Irina.
I'm trying to look at my. Oh, there we go. Right, cool.
Yeah, that.
All right, now I'm
just
going to go back to this Hellhound because he actually moved up. Samir used his action, but he didn't actually use his action, so he's going to attack you, Samir.
Well, while we're retconning, we think Strahd should be dead.
Why do you think Strahd should be dead, then?
Because Dimension Door and Misty Step are both leveled spells.
He used a legendary action to.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he did. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Okay, so that's 18 points of damage on you, Samir, for that Hellhound.
Nice.
Farah, over to you.
Shouldn't I resist some of that?
Let me take a look. That is, yeah,
As a
you will
werewolf.
resist 11, so that'll be 5 piercing, 7 fire damage, so just give yourself back 6 health.
Okay.
Over to you, Farah.
So Farah's going to cast Fireball.
Brilliant.
Farah is going to do it by using a sorcery point to cast it as a subtle spell. Because fuck, counter spell.
That's quite all right.
So I'll use my meta magic. And what she'll do is she'll kind of lean out around Weft and Trunk and look at him and just kind of smile and she's like, "Did I hurt your feelings?" And she'll just flick, and it just looks like a firebolt, but it just whizzes past his head like she's missed. But then,
Nice. What's the DC?
it's not that fucking high. Oh no, it's 16.
It's 16. So you'll just take half damage. So go ahead and roll me the
Roll my
damage.
damage. Well, that was bad.
Cool. I'll just roll this check again, but
No, I like that one worse.
well, there you are. But he will take 11 points of damage. So really nice fireball.
Good.
Anything else, Farah?
As she's leaning around, as the blaze kind of subsides a bit, and he's still just stood there, she's just gonna go, and then that'll end my turn.
Okie dokie. It is now over to this Hellhound. He will come up to here, and he will attack Samir. A shoemate will miss Samir,
Yeah, it does.
and he will use his fire breath. To get you both. You'll both need to make a dexterity saving throw for me, please. Saris and Samir. It's a fail for Aceris, and a pass for Samir. Aceris will take 14 points of damage, and Samir will take 7 points of damage. You may have to do that manually, for some reason that hasn't come off. Yeah, as this dog sort of unleashes this fiery breath out in front of you both. That'll be his. Now at the top of the round, the gust of wind.
Can I use my Can I use my reaction, my sentinel reaction?
You can, because he did take an attack. Yep.
This area.
So it'll be on that one there, yeah.
There
23 will
we
hit.
go. We're back.
13 points, nice hit. Okay, so we're back up to the top of the round with Rahadin dead. Everybody that's currently on the bridge, apart from Aceris and Samir, roll me a dexterity saving throw for me, please. As the wind picks back up again. Arena will stay stable.
Oh no.
Who rolled in that one there?
I don't know.
Right.
Weft.
Okay, so anyone who hasn't passed a DC 16 will move to the east. Weft, you'll move 2 places to the east, which will send you over the edge.
Off.
So you are now hanging on to the edge as you've just managed to grasp it. Orion, you've been pushed 5 feet. Arena is going to be pushed 5 feet. Trunk is going to... Where are you, Trunk? Can't see you. And everybody else stays pretty stable as this gust of wind blows you all over again. Tatiana's going to help out you with these dogs, Samir. For a nat 20. $14 points damage, and then she'll go ahead and cast another Eldritch Blast. And that one will miss. She will then bonus action Misty Step. Just right here. And that'll be her. Tilly, it is over to you with a Saracen deck.
Did I have healing potions?
You tell me. I'd never mess with your inventory.
We bought some, did we not? I thought we bought some and then you were going to add them in.
I would have added them.
Oh, maybe I didn't have any then.
Yeah.
That's okay. Not a problem. So, our bonus action, ram the sphere into him.
Yep. Dexterity saving throw.
Yes.
$16.
He succeeds, so he'll take half damage, and that will be
2d8.
2d6.
No, Jack, it's 2d8.
No, it's 2d6.
7 points. He'll take 3 points of damage from the sphere.
That's fine. It's better than nothing. What am I on this icy shit?
Yeah, you are currently in ice at the moment.
Brilliant. Brilliant. He's not going to roll badly again, is he? Okay. I want to run. I want to try and get onto the non-icy bit.
Yep. Easily done. It's only if you move
Is
an
it?
easy amount of movement.
Okay, so it's 10, 15, 20. Go back to there. Then I will. Not prepared for this. I'll cast Spirit Guardians.
Okay. Remind me again what the radius of Spirit Guardians is?
It's a 15-foot sphere centered on me.
Okay.
I will place a template.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, you can do it. I was going to give it to you.
So if he enters that, it will take some shit. That does destroy the flaming sphere, though.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
That's me.
Okay, with his at the top, he will use a legendary action to. I mean,
By the way, that is only affecting him, none of my allies.
yeah. I know. He'll come on over to here.
Hello? What's your name?
Okay, he will take damage from your Spirit Guardians as he bonus action Misty Steps into it. So roll your damage. What is it? A Dex save?
Yes.
Wisdom? No, it's a wisdom save.
Wisdom.
Yeah,
Wisdom saving throw, actually, yeah. I'll silvery barbs him.
Silvery barbs him, yeah. He does have legendary resistances. Cool, so he will soak up a legendary resistance with that one then. To only take half
Alright,
damage.
so he'll take
Still pretty shit use of a legendary resistance, but what is half of that? 7. So yeah, there we go. So that is his legendary action. Acericid is over to you. Weft on deck.
All right, I'm gonna dramatically miss again.
That'll hit.
Maybe it's
Is it
only
fast
Strahd you
damage or
can't hit.
versatile.
Versatile, if you're using 2 hands.
Yeah, I can never remember. Thank you.
9 points damage. Do you want to describe the kill for us?
It's pretty quick and clean. It's like she was never dead, and then she just sliced right through its neck.
Yeah, those
Blood
first 2
everywhere.
hits on your previous turn was just sort of you shaking off the dust, and now you're feeling it back again. Well, maybe
No, I'm not.
Maybe not.
I am not.
Still got a
You
little
had
bit.
to go and say it, Andy.
A little bit of sleepy dust in your eyes still.
Yeah,
that-
a little bit sleepy.
That'll
yeah.
miss. Anything else?
Yeah, that's fine. And I'll just move a bit closer.
Which is fine as you're moving across the main path. Weft, make a strength saving throw for me, please, buddy.
All right.
12. You managed to just hang on and sort of bring yourself up, but you're mounted back onto the bridge. So what I'm going to say is you are on the bridge, but you are prone.
Okay. But I can. Yeah. Okay. So that's fine. So I'm not going to move. What I'm going to do, in which case, I mean, is it an action to pull myself the rest of the way up?
That was your action essentially.
Oh, that was my action.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, Weft, I didn't realise you
I
were
mean,
hanging on the edge. I was coming.
Yeah, I wouldn't like to pull myself up if I'm honest.
Okay.
I mean, oh wait. So what am I?
Well, no, because I made you make the strength saving throw. It's not an action. It's you have to do it at the start of your turn either way. So.
Okay. I mean, if you want to leave me hanging,
no.
I'm essentially I'm not going to go anywhere anyway.
You're sat prone. That's fine. That's the way I'm going to rule that because it's quite a large initiative.
Okay. What? I mean, you say that just as I'm about to use Conjure Animals.
No, you fell off.
Only for 2. Only
Alright,
want
that's fine.
2.
Go ahead.
Okay. And I'm hoping that it's on here. It should be.
Make a shark. Come on.
I want a giant toad.
Why do druids never make sharks, man?
Because you never in water.
I don't care. Just make sharks.
Oh, giant toad isn't on here.
I turned into a giant shark the one time I played a druid.
There's a giant frog.
Eagles might be good if we fall off.
Well, I specifically
can't make
want a
them all,
giant
Dojo.
toad because it does an interesting thing.
You want a giant toad?
No, it is. It's a CR1. Next to giant
is, it is.
spider
Right,
under
you're
giant
You're
octopus.
gonna have to just bear with me a second.
Oh, so it is. No, it's,
Yeah, it is on there.
On
I've
here.
got giant spider,
Right,
and
You're
giant
just gonna have to bear
spider.
with me just a second then, while I make the giant toad manually.
Sure.
Sorry.
Giant eagle.
Come on, please, don't be slow.
We can't have giant eagles because I can't make the Mordor joke twice in a week.
Oh, is that not like legal?
It feels illegal.
But if we fall off, they can catch us.
Okay,
And then take us straight to Mordor.
I'll place them where you. So just one giant toad, or can you summon two?
It's 2.
All right, I'll place them there. You
2
should
and
be able to move them wherever you want them to be.
Fantastic. Thank you. Sure.
Oh my god, they're huge.
They're actually kind of terrifying.
Is there enough? There's not enough room for one to be on the other side,
No.
is there? Okay,
Well,
so
if you want him to
I move.
And then roll their
Can I move
initiative
them?
for me as well, please.
Yeah, sorry. Can I move? So I can't move them at the moment.
Can you not? Where do you want them to be?
So the bottom one more step down, and then the next one more step, kind of into the gap that it's made. Another one.
Okay.
There, perfect.
That's it. Just roll their initiative, and you should be good to go.
Initiative, which I always lose.
Do you want me
Where
to
is
do it?
initiative on there? Yeah, please. I can never find it.
Okie dokie. Anything else left?
No, and I'm taking it that I'm just kind of pulling up, and I'm going to stay there. So I think that's a fair.
Yeah, so you
a fair
still are
trade. I'll
prone. Do you want to
stay
use your move speed to get stand back up?
there. If you're ruling that's fair, then yes.
Yeah, that's fine. At the end of your turn, Strahd will use a legendary action to attempt to grapple you, Farah. Make a contested athletics check for me, please.
If you can beat a 21.
Can I beat can I shite beat a 21?
You are now grappled.
Not restrained though.
Not restrained, just grappled. It is now Strahd's turn. He will attempt to bite you. $13 miss.
Ha!
Damn it.
He
Fuck your
also
silly little
needs to make a wisdom saving throw
He took
The end of his turn, right?
Stop.
at the start.
Oh, okay. Sorry. And he'll miss you with an unarmed strike as well. Wisdom save. $21.
He succeeds, so he'll take half damage. It is gonna be. Where's the fucking damage on this thing?
3d8.
3d8. Alrighty. Take 10 points of radiant damage.
Okay, he is looking panicked. He will then bonus action Misty Step to here. Trunk, it is over to you with Samir on deck.
Okay. Okay. I am going to.
Sorry, can I? I'm sorry. I know I'm late saying this, but can I use my reaction to make an attack because I've got Polearm Master?
He's just moved into range. That's fine. Go for it.
Yeah. Sorry, Adam. I apologise.
That's all right.
I was just double checking that I was reading it right because you know what an idiot I am.
No, you're right.
What?
Yes!
Interrupt me any fucking time.
Nice damage too.
Sam, you
Right,
can
hang
do.
on, I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. Hang on. Oh no, that's Samir. Okay, that's fine.
That's good. All right, cool. Trunk.
Sam,
over
you
to
can do whatever the fuck you like.
Is it back to me?
It is back to you.
Yeah, sorry, Adam. it's you.
Okay. Then I will Misty Step behind the bugger.
Yeah, in my foundry, you can't move yourself manually, buddy.
Okay. I'm here.
It's not as cool, is it? That's 35 feet, though, dude, unfortunately.
I would have stepped forward one. I've got 40 feet of movement.
Fucking have
And I
at him.
wouldn't. Yeah. I mean,
It's fine. It's fine. Go.
am I allowed?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I've just
Alright.
been a dick.
Okay.
Yes.
26 will hit.
Yes.
26
Well,
will
I'm
hit.
gonna add a booming blade to this after I do this damage. Oh, and sneak.
Oh shit.
Where is sneak?
Bottom of your features. Or just roll whatever d6. 3d6 at your level? 4d6 maybe? No, 3d6.
2d6. I've only got 4 levels in a row.
Oh, okay. 2d6.
2d6, and I'll roll the booming blade damage as well.
Did you... Yeah, just make sure... Oh, Boom Blade's cantrips, isn't it?
It's a cantrip.
Oh, no, but you don't roll damage on Boom Blade. That's when he moves, dude. Boom Blade.
It's only when he moves.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and I haven't reached 5th level in Wizard yet. So yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, if he does move, he'll take more.
So roll sneak. Nice. 11
Nice,
points.
dude.
Did that come off? Yeah, it did. Anything else, Trunk?
No, that's me.
Shoot. Samir, over to you. Oh, actually, on the end of your turn, Strahd will...
Wow, this guy's got loads of legendary actions.
He has 3. This is only a second since his turn.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, shit.
Trunk, you'll take an
It's
attack.
first since this turn.
You'll take an attack of opportunity off you.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know.
And he'll also take the booming blade damage.
He
Probably.
will in a sec.
Yeah, baby.
Holy shit. £16 of damage. Roll your booming blade.
Would that be 2d8 or just 1d8?
1d8.
1d8. Yeah. Extra 3.
Extra 3 points of damage. This guy is looking hurt, guys. He will attempt to shove you, Orion. Make a contested athletics check for me, please.
What am I doing? Sorry, athletic.
Silver barbs.
Alright, let's just see what she rolls first. She can still use silver barbs after you see
contested
the roll, right?
Okay.
It's contested, so that's sort of
Oh,
fine.
damn.
I'll leave it.
Yeah. Okay, so he attempts to shove you, and as he sort of places his hands on you, can feel this sort of necrotic energy try and push you back, but you very much resist it, Orion. He's looking so frustrated right now, but that'll be his legendary action. Samira, it's over to you. That'll hit.
Yes, I mean, let's fucking go.
Take the risk.
That one, yeah, that one's going to miss.
Never mind. That's fine.
You're holding them down, though. Their flame breath
holding
is
them.
nasty.
You are.
Anything else, Samir?
No.
There you go. Giant toad number 1.
Right, this top one
Can move
is
through us.
going to. Well, it can leap 20. What is that? Standing leap. Toad's long jump is 20 feet and its high jump is 10 feet, with or without a running start. So I'm hoping it can leap from where it is to that space directly beneath Strahd.
What I'm going to say, I'm going to lower the DC quite a lot, but it is jumping into a space that is icy. These 2 squares on the side are icy, so roll me a dexterity saving throw for it.
I do that much.
Gonna tumble over the edge of the bridge.
Yeah.
11. Roll a d4.
D4.
If he goes west, that'd be wild.
Actually, no. Sorry, this is no. This is the
Not
icy
into
service.
me.
So it just falls prone. It just turns over on its head. So this frog is now prone.
Okay. So that wasn't its movement, was it? That was the standing leap.
I
So can
don't
it use
know.
half its movement?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
It was a feature of the frog,
Yeah,
right?
it's a trait. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So it's going to use half its movement to stand up, and then it's going to attempt to swallow Strahd.
Ha!
So the toad makes one bite attack against a
PG-13.
medium or smaller target.
It is smaller.
Yeah, if the attack hits the target, it swallows. The swallowed target is blinded and restrained. Total cover against attacks and other effects outside of the toad takes 10 acid damage at the start of its toad. At the start of its turn. Right, so I need to make a bite attack to initiate this, I think.
Is he also disadvantaged on dex saves, being restrained?
Who's restrained? No one's restrained.
Blinded.
He
Not
will be
yet,
if he
it's
gets
just
swallowed.
He will be restrained.
Perfect.
Right. Let me just. Where's my features? There we go. So I think I do it by bites, but. Oh, do I just click swallow?
Let me have a look. No. So you don't use swallow yet.
Alright.
Toad makes one.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
make
so
a bite
make your bite attack.
Bite burst, there we go. Oh, sorry, T, the target up high. Right. Oh, is this the advantage?
That's going to be not advantage from where it is there. You would have to move one space over.
Okay.
So that will miss, unfortunately, buddy.
That'll miss. Yeah, no worries. I'll end that one there.
Okie doke. It is now. Strahda's going to take his last legendary action. An attempt to. He's going to use his last legendary action to bite you, Orion.
Get lost.
Which he doesn't get advantage on because you are not grappled. Does 20 hit?
Yep.
That'd be 18 points of damage. And I'm not going to change it for you, but your maximum health has been reduced by 18 hit points as well. Alright? So just remember that, okay? Yes, and then he will regain.
Just a quick question. Sorry, I was slightly distracted.
Yeah.
Did the toad not have advantage for flanking with the
He's
other
not
toad?
flanking. He would have to be there to be flanking.
No, he wouldn't. He's flanking like this.
No, on my rules, he needs to be there to be flanking. Completely opposite.
All right. Okay. Fair enough.
Yeah.
If that toad moves there, it would be flanking though.
Correct. Yeah. Over to this giant toad now. Yeah. So you can get into flanking now.
Yes, it's going to take a step to the right.
That's it.
And then it will attack. It's going to do the exact same again, only with advantage. And that's going to be
Right.
better. Okay. So then, do I need to click swallowed now?
No. He's just swallowed. No.
He's
Yeah,
swallowed?
Yeah, he's just
Excellent.
swallowed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you like to describe the toad swallowing Strahd von Zarevich?
Yes, so the toad, slightly reminiscent of baby lasagna, it's going to open its large wet maw and just take them all in one go. And then this one hasn't used its standing leap yet. And taking a leaf out of Tilly's book, he'll make a standing leap.
Oh shit!
Oh my
I knew
god!
it was coming.
Over there.
So, as this frog, Strahd narrowly avoids one sort of gulping gape from one frog, and he takes a large bite into Orion's neck. And the other frog, as he just recoils from this bite, the other frog just completely swallows Strahd whole, and then leaps off the bridge.
Didn't even roll the damage.
Do you want me to roll the
No.
the poison damage or whatever it is. Nope, that's fine.
What we'll do, guys, is we're going to end combat now. I'm going to put Strahd here. So, if you would see this.
Are we not still in combat with the Doge?
Oh, there is a Doge down there. I do apologise.
Shall I just savage it and throw it off the bridge with my...
Yeah, do you want to
teeth?
describe that for us? We're not. Yeah, I'm not going to stay in initiative for one
Yeah.
Doge who's on.
It's like watching
10.
two wild dogs fight, and then Samir just grabs it in his teeth and just like shakes his head and throws it off the bridge.
Yeah, very much. He's on 10 HP, so we can allow that one. Okay, so yeah, as far as you see, how far away can your does your conjure animals work to, Weft?
As long as you maintain concentration, I think it doesn't have a
1 hour.
limited range.
It doesn't have a limited range. So as far as you see, is this giant frog leap from there and just splat on the ground. You just hear a large, horrendous splat. Yeah, that's where we're going to end combat, guys, and nobody really sees anything right now unless you go and have a look.
Tilly's just going to collapse backwards in a starfish shape on the floor. Ow, ow, ow.
Weft will rush over and say, Tilly, you were so brave. You jumped off the edge. I can't believe
I
that
know, that was
worked.
stupid.
Sarah's just
Yeah,
going to lean
maybe
over and go, that was fucking stupid.
Yep. Yeah, it was stupid.
Come on, get up. We need to, like, can we get off this bridge before we fix you? Because I don't feel like flying off the edge a la Toad.
Yeah, so you do you do feel the gusts of wind start to come back. So I'm going to say...
Osiris will come and pick her up.
Okay, so everybody's moving off the bridge, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I'll pick her up and carry her off the bridge.
So as you'll rush off the bridge, the gust of wind starts to emanate again, and just as you're all about to be hit by it, you're all able to manage to make it to the end. What I'll do is I'll pop you all, including the frog, over there. We can sort of have our stuff here. Okay, so yeah, the scene is yours, guys. What would you like to do? Very well bloody
Who was
played.
that?
Ceres will put Tilly down very gently and say, I thought I was supposed to be the one with the death wish.
Yours got fulfilled twice.
Yeah, it's got to be my turn at some point, right?
Preferably not. And Farah's going to hand Tilly the potion of greater healing from her inventory.
Cool, so 4d4 plus 4 for greater?
I don't fucking know. Hang on, let me just do it because I can just roll it, can't I?
Fair dues.
There you go.
Very good.
16 points.
Thank you.
I'm going to get the Toad to stand guard in case Strahd tries to follow us again.
Okay, will do.
I didn't realise this
And
Toad was Scooby-Doo.
Will do.
Uh-oh.
I'm the Toad.
How's everybody else looking health-wise?
Well, Samir's just touched himself for 10 points of healing, so he's not too bad.
I am damaged.
Aren't we all? Relatable.
Physically as well as emotionally.
I'm healthy. If I
You're
was to
right.
describe my health, I'd be healthy.
I'm pretty good, actually.
Yeah. I will eat one of my good berries.
I will. Yeah, I mean, I might as well. I'll Beacon of Hope. And then I might as well just do it. I'll just mass healing word everybody for 12.
Yeah.
Everybody gets another 12.
Orion, I will do yours for you. So that'll be 18.
Yeah, Ryan's looking kind of shit.
Yeah, so you're going to go up to 6, 4, 34. That's going to be your maximum, Orion, alright?
Wrist as frail as thou.
I have 2 good berries from Weft as well, so I'm going to have those to give myself another 4 so that I'm back to being full.
Yeah.
It's 8 for. Oh yeah. So only one of them. They're
Oh,
4
okay,
each.
right. Well, I'm going to eat 1 then, so I've still got a good berry.
Can we short rest in here?
The wind's blowing quite heavily now. As you've just gone back out into the mists, so the very chilling, freezing mists. You can attempt a short rest in there if you'd like, but you get the sense it would be quite risky.
Okay, what do we see ahead of us?
You see a path that leads just sort of downwards to a sort of a large clearing, but as I say, the mist is here, and you can only really see sort of 15 feet in front of you.
All right, I think we should try and find somewhere to short rest, and we can use some hit die to heal up.
We had a map, didn't we? Is there a? I mean, I'm hoping that the bridge wasn't just because of the plan for. But is there a map? Is there a bridge drawn on the map that we
No.
have from Babylon? No, there isn't.
Mount Gakis is just a.
Yeah, cool.
I'm also going to recover a spell slot.
Cool. There you go. So you continuing on, or are you going to attempt a short rest?
If you guys want to rest, I can stand guard. I'm pretty good.
These say they're 10 feet high. If we just hide in the corner here, we will be all right from the wind, right?
It's not the wind that would potentially be deadly, but yeah.
Yeah, it's whoever's controlling the wind.
We're just throwing them both
And
off a fucking bridge.
It's still night, isn't it? Right?
It's fully nighttime.
Nighttime. Nighttime.
Maybe we push on for a little bit and try and find somewhere to rest, long or
I
short.
personally would like to find the indoors as soon as possible.
Yeah, but the
so
problem
Mia,
with finding the indoors is there might not be a rest option there.
So Mia,
Like-
you've got much more experience of us than of Barovia of being outside at night. Is it? Would you prefer to be indoors or have a rest here?
I mean, indoors is obviously preferable, but we don't know there's going to be an indoors. But at the moment, I think that here is as dangerous as anywhere else.
Like going into this temple, having not being at full strength, seems potentially more dangerous. Unless we get there and then we can long rest outside it, or just inside it.
No, I think perhaps Tilly, that's a very good point. It might be a good idea to have a rest.
Should we push on and see if we can find it, and then decide whether we go in? We could just poke our nose in and see whether it's worth going in to rest, or just hang around outside until we're good.
Orion,
as
As
I think
long
you're
as
saying
we're
we should-
nowhere near
Move on a little
those
bit.
winds.
Yeah, we should move on a
Yeah,
little
alright.
bit, and we'll see what we can find.
Okay. So as you push on for another sort of 20 minutes or so through these chilling winds. The large clearing starts to become more clearer to you as you approach a large, ornate, what looks to be a stone-worked building as you approach, but the closer you get, the more the stonework glows in this orange hue, and you can see from afar that the door itself is made of this orange material, like it is made of pure amber. You get the sense this is the Amber Temple.
Is the door closed?
The door is fully closed up right now, yes.
I think we should try and poke our nose in.
Yeah, can we investigate the door? Is it the standard door questions? Is there a keyhole? Is it on hinges?
Okay, so you would walk up to the temple entrance, yeah. Roll me an investigation check then.
Can I help?
Yeah, you certainly can.
I'll roll my own.
Okay. So Trunk and Weft, really, you both see this large door made of just this orange glass-like structure. It's crumpled and wrinkled in a way, and you can see there's all manner of small, tiny insects and tiny flowers just encased within the amber itself. Weft, make a wisdom saving throw for me, please.
Wisdom save.
Wisdom
Oh,
save.
God.
With a 10. Weft, this voice pierces into your mind. Weft, come. We've been expecting you. And as the door, it lets out this large puff of sort of dust and debris as it moves and shifts in its place, and it then starts to rise, and the door begins to open, revealing inside a dark, ornate sort of corridor.
I heard a voice. Did anybody else hear the voice?
Nobody.
It
No.
said they were expecting us.
No.
Sounds like a trap.
Is this different to the voices you normally hear, Weft?
Yes, much more ominous and professional sounding. I don't know. Is there anywhere outside, like nooks, crannies, anywhere to hide and have a rest? Or
Yeah, what you see is what you get really with this picture. So you can see the large stonework columns that have these amber inlays to them. Very intricate designs of amber sort of swirling their way up each one of these stone columns, and also on the face of the temple itself. So yeah, you could hang around out here. It is blissfully cold though.
And how long of a rest are you planning on taking? Because I could stay awake.
What do you mean?
Well, if you're just having a little nap, I don't know. I'm still quite limber.
Huh. I mean, do we want to? I mean, it might be warmer inside, is the thing.
Yeah, but inside's also scary.
Sure, but yeah, it's a risk. If we just poke our nose in, maybe it's big enough that we can just take a quick rest on the inside rather than worrying about the outside. Because it's still nighttime.
Can I just
being
stick my
inside
head
at
in the
that time,
doorway?
but-
I could go invisible, and I could snoop. I am invisible. I've got magic hands, fingers,
So as you stick
other
your,
That'd be cool.
extremities.
as you stick your head inside the doorway, Farah, you see this dark corridor in front of you. there's tapestries and paintings across this corridor, and you can see a large chamber, pitch black in front of you, and you can just see some stairs off to the side.
I mean, it looks empty.
These places always have trips. Long, mysterious corridors with no doors on either side. That's room for traps. I'm telling you now.
Maybe Trunk having a snoop isn't a bad idea.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, if everyone's alright with me snooping,
You're super sneaky, right?
What I'll do,
yeah.
And
I'm
invisible.
move us to here. So
Oh, we're inside.
if I pause it,
Oh, that was easy.
so you're all in here.
Don't worry, guys. Don't worry, guys. I'm back. It's pretty
We've
safe.
left Irina outside again.
Woohoo!
Brilliant.
Yeah.
You can say that.
So there you go, Trunk. Nobody else move tokens. Trunk, just put yourself where you want to be, but don't sort of go flying off.
Can I, Westel pull his hat off, and say, Charlotte, are you in there?
Oh yeah, Charlotte's a great shout.
Charlotte. Let's get another fucking token on screen. Charlotte's here.
What
Hello,
on earth is that?
I haven't seen you in a while.
I'm so sorry. I'd completely forgotten you were under there. It must be warm in this cold weather.
Yes, we've nearly died many times. How can I help?
We have. I was wondering, would you mind following Trunk around?
Who
and
the fuck
maybe-
is Trunk?
Oh, this is
No.
our friend Trunk.
Oh,
Say hi,
hello.
Trunk.
Hello, nice to meet you. I'm Charlotte, the
Nice
spider.
to meet you, Charlotte. I've got magic fingers.
Oh, I see that. I see that. All right, well, I'll follow you then.
And
Right.
if there's any trouble, if you could maybe use the help action and distract them while Trunk can escape.
I certainly can try.
Thanks, Charlotte. I'll see you in a bit.
Okay.
So, as Trunk, you sort of, what you see here is what it is. So, it is very dark here as you enter, but you see two large stairways leading down into a dark chamber with 4 pillars. At the other end of the chamber is this large statue of what appears to be a wizard holding a staff.
Okay. So is that the break in the wall in front of me? Does that exist?
Yeah. It's just the banister has been broken in front of you.
Okay, so there's a drop after that banister.
Yeah, you're looking at about 20 feet.
Okay. Oh, okay. I'm like, okay, follow me. I cast invisibility.
You cast invisibility, yep.
Yeah.
We'll just shut that door that we walked through very slowly and quietly.
So you're all walking into the temple now, yeah?
Oh, are we not?
If everybody's happy to walk
No,
in.
maybe we wait out. Maybe we wait outside.
Um,
Unless Trunk says it's good to come in.
I get it.
What do you think, Trunk? Should we wait in the doorway or wait outside?
Well, I'll report back. I can't see the entire room yet.
Okay.
I'm just gonna scooch foot. I'm just gonna I probably should cast invisibility on me.
You're good, dude. Just knock off the spell slot and move around.
I'm invisible. Lasts for an hour. I'm just gonna sort of get to the edge of the banister and see if I can see the full room.
I believe you can see the full room from where you are, so yeah, not much is different apart from a full dark room. Dark to the point where you can still see, but there is some light coming in. It's not pitch black.
Okay. I do see this fancy gold. Another. Is that another amber door over there?
Where are you looking? Yeah, you do see a fancy amber door over there. Yes.
Nice. There's also some red floor paneling.
The decor is very nice.
Yeah. Oh, might call my architect. Snoop. I am sort of watching me step for any raised platform, see if there's any traps. or
Yeah,
anything.
so you make your way down the steps and you are just in this room now. What we'll do is we'll just sort of place you in that room for now. I'll just pause it there. What would the rest of you be doing up to this point? This Trunk's been gone for a few minutes.
fucked. What just happened on that bridge?
I think he came for me.
No, he definitely came for you.
Yeah.
I think he came for both of you.
Literally said that's what he was here for.
Yes. I don't know, something was telling me that there was something off about that Strahd.
What do you mean? That Strahd.
Well, you think you'd be that brazen just to walk into a fight with how many of us there were? Something seemed off.
I mean, it wouldn't be the fucking first time.
Just my opinion.
Just my opinion.
No, thanks for saving my life. Thanks for not letting him take me. Thanks for not handing me over.
Thank you.
Thanks for keeping me alive this long.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for not just pushing me off the edge of the bridge because that was the first consideration.
Thanks for letting our friend die because we were actively trying to save you in Valaki. Still never got to thank you for that.
At every other conversation, you're talking about killing me, so forgive me if I don't apologize every single time.
Maybe you should, and we'd think about killing you less.
Well, thank
It's
you.
a great point.
Ryan, what are you up to at the moment?
I'm still there.
Are you all good?
Sorry, what happened?
Just.
We're just shit talking Irina again.
Ryan's just standing awkwardly while Farah and Tilly are actively bullying his girlfriend.
I missed it, sorry. Oh, well, Ryan's looking a bit pale. He's looking a bit peaky. Guys, can we just lay off Irina for like 30 seconds?
That's fine. We do that until she talks. That's exactly what happens.
Farah's just started counting down like 29, 28, 27, 26.
Maybe some people don't like talking very much because they think people are going to pick them up on every single little thing that they say.
Oh, endeavor to be nicer.
I won't try that hard.
Tilly, I'm feeling kind of bad, you know.
About what?
Like sick.
What do you mean? Can I have a look at Orion and see if he's all right?
Yeah, make a medicine check for me.
Feeling 18 hit points. Sick.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Unfortunately. So over 16, you notice 2 large cylindrical bite marks in Orion's neck.
Oh, no.
And they're oozing with this sort of necrotic pus that's just sort of flowing down Orion's neck.
Does this mean I'm gonna turn into a vampire now? I've only just not turned into a werewolf.
Samir, you would know this. Vampirism can only sort of take hold if the target had died via the bite, if it was fully drained, which you weren't, so.
Don't worry, Orion. You're not going to turn into anything anytime soon. You'll be all right.
That's a relief.
Maybe if we take a rest, you'll start feeling better, and if you don't, then once I've rested, I can try and help you out with something else. But I need to rest first.
Yeah, let's. Are we inside the temple at the minute, or did we
You
go
are
in? Did we stay
outside
outside?
until We'll head on over to Trunk. Trunk, what are you doing at this point?
Well, there's not many interesting things in this room other than the big statue, so I'm gonna look at that.
So you take a look. It is just a wizard in these. The statue itself is made of bronze, which is interesting. As you see, most of the things here is either made of stone or amber itself. But the statue in front of you is made of brass, and it is just a wizard looking off into the far distance, holding a staff, wearing a cloak.
I doubt I'd recognise anything he's holding because I'm the least knowledgeable on Barovia and all that.
Just looks like a cool statue.
But can I? Oh yeah. Oh, neat. Would I be able to hear anything? Can I just try and listen out for anything? Because I'm nearing some doors
make a perception check.
Okay.
No.
Nope. Understandable.
It is eerily silent in this place.
I mean, as Charlotte's next to him, can she make a perception check as well?
Yep, she certainly can. Nat 20. She hears for sure deafening silence. Yeah.
Okay.
So what did Charlotte hear?
Silence, nothing at all. It is just dead quiet where you are.
Okay. I guess I'll try one of the doors.
To save yourself going through the entire temple, buddy.
Yeah.
So you open that door and you just see just an empty room. Doesn't have much in there. Yeah.
Neat. Door number 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
At this point, I'll say what the rest are you up to? I don't want to.
Fairly confident. I'm just going to go back after now. I'm fairly confident.
Okay. Sorry, I don't want to try and railroad you there, but we'll just be here a while. That's all. I'm not trying to hide anything.
So, is there still bits of amber around up where we are?
Yeah, you're just seeing this amber inlay across all the pillars and across the walls, and it's just tiny shards of amber sticking out from the walls.
Can I take out the bit of amber that I have and kind of compare it to the amber in the walls, see if there's any
looks identical
similarity or looks identical?
Very much.
Are there any interesting compatible shaped holes I can put there?
No, not at all like that. So it's you are just noticing there are just shards of amber. But you notice something different about the one that you hold is that within the amber shard, you can sort of see this almost swirling mist within it, like it is arcane in nature. But you get the sense that the ones you're seeing in the walls, especially sort of the inlay design of this, the way this amber has been laid into the stone, it's more of a design piece than anything.
Did I show you guys this? It was in the letter from Tristan, and I specifically had it kind of around to our more arcane learned friends.
Don't ask me.
Farah, have you still got that? Can we still use the scroll?
I assume so.
Can we trust the scroll? Is that what we...
At this point,
What
it's
is it?
questionable, but I don't know if we're going to learn much else without it.
It's up to you.
I will.
I I'd like to know what it is. So.
I will open the scroll of identify.
Ah, yes. Hello, Farah. What do you have
Hello.
there?
Here's a letter.
A letter? What, do you want me to
Oh, no.
audibly read this letter? Or...
Yeah? Yeah, I do. That's what I want.
Text to speech.
No, because...
It's the amber we're interested in.
I believe Wef's holding up the amber, not the letter, because I don't want to read the letter.
I think you should read the letter anyway.
No. This is an amber spell gem. A spell gem is capable of storing mighty amounts of power within it. This specific spell gem is holding the spell power word stun within it.
Fuck me.
How do we get the spell
Wow.
out of the stone?
I do believe you use it as an action within your 6-second turn.
I just touch it.
This has been a fine use of the identify spell. Bye-bye.
Weft, you can hear the identify scroll?
Can I not hear the identify
No,
scroll?
you can't. No, but...
We'll assume that I passed along this information and then I asked that question and then...
Yes.
Ah. Well, that's very good to know. I'll just pop it back in my pocket.
That is a hefty spell.
I don't know what it does.
It stuns people.
Yeah.
Don't know what it does.
I believe...
If somebody is doesn't have a particularly high constitution or health, then it will stun them until they can break free of it.
For example, somebody who just fell 1,000 feet in a toad.
If the target has fewer than 150 hit points.
Cool. So I'm going to say at this point, guys, you can go ahead and take a short rest.
Do we want to try and... Well, has Trunk come back?
Have I?
That's you're in control of him, buddy.
Okay. I will.
Are you back?
Okay. Still invisible. I'm just going to start speaking words behind people. Seems safe enough. There's this
Jesus.
statue with this
Fucking hell.
robe guy. There's some fancy tiling. Just big empty room, really. More weird looking doors. Only open one. Nothing behind it.
Anywhere to sleep?
Oh, fuck loads.
Oh, cool. And nobody's in there.
No, heard nothing.
A deafening silence, Weft, is what I heard.
Maybe we should try and squeeze a long rest in. Orion will feel better with that, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you all enter the temple,
Which way does the door go, by the way? Inwards or
up.
outwards?
It's the door slid up as
Oh.
it opened.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's like a large a large piece of amber was raised up.
And what, we just asked it to open and it opened, or did we have to lift it?
Just opened as Weft approached.
Would there be any way to affix from the inside the immovable rod so that it couldn't go upward?
I'm going to say not really, because the door is imagine sort of a 30-foot high door that is just sort of raised up, if you get what I mean. So the door is just like a large piece of stone just above you.
Okay,
So,
understood.
Guess you could always put like the immovable rod like in the bit where it would come down. So like if it
Is
were
the
to come
wall
down,
slippery?
hold it.
the door slippery.
Is the door frame slippery? Do my slippers work? Yeah.
Yeah. This is completely fine. So that you don't see sort of any ice. And actually, as you all sort of enter the temple, this sort of just warm, calming feeling does come over you as you got out of the cold mist.
I mean, if you're worried about the door closing, I could climb up and put the rod on it.
Can you see the top of it?
Yeah, Wef could climb the door frame and place it above.
I'll give him the rod then.
I will do.
Yeah, and as you click it, Rod Stewart just comes on out from Valaki and just says, "I've got you, bud."
Just
Like
imagine him
Atlas.
sat on top of this door, just like
Mhm.
swinging his legs.
Yeah, he's quite happy. In fact, just so we remember, I'll place him there. Where are you, Rod? There he is. Rod Stewart is on the door.
Yeah. Don't forget to go and get that when we try to leave, otherwise we're going to get really confused.
Cool. So you're all within this last chamber now. I'm just gonna pause it and I'll yeah.
Just before, like, I'll let everyone else go in, but I want to like grab Irina before,
Yeah, this
like,
is
before we follow.
as much as I've got a map here. Again, this is I'm not trying to fool you this time. This is just a map for the sake of having a map. So yeah, go for it. So Irina sort of just stays back beside you, Orion. Are you okay?
I'll just wait for everyone else to kind of go in, and then I'll kind of grab her
Yep.
by the arm and like pull her over to the side a little bit. Sorry, I'm a little bit sick.
Yeah, you look all sorts of fucked up. I've got one of
Oh,
those
yeah.
scars as well, and she just sort of pulls back her sort of chain link armor and shows you that there are 2 bite marks on her neck as well.
We're matching.
I got mine a long time
Who is
ago.
that from Strahd?
Yes.
Listen, I'm sorry. All the others are kind of so cold towards you. And sorry I don't stand up for you enough.
It's okay. I know that they have their way of doing things, but then I have mine also. So.
Remember what you said
Very much so.
about listen. Oh, hang on. Let me just check something. Oh no, actually, I'll do telepathic speech
Okay.
to Irina. Listen, this is in her head.
Yep.
Those people in that temple. And the only thing I've ever really cared about. Having said that, are you sure you weren't in Daggerford?
I'm sure, Orion. I don't even know what Daggerford is.
Do I think she's
Roll an insight
Do I
check.
think she's telling the truth?
Yeah.
Go on then. Let me just get my character sheet open. Come on. Insight. 18.
You get the sense that she's telling the truth.
Well, there was this moment in Daggerford where it was crazy. Like, these massive dragons started coming out from the sky. And they started, like, burning everything. And everything was being destroyed. Felt kind of good. You know? Something kind of peaceful about it.
Yes.
And I guess
Like
it
starting
occurred to me
everything
what you
over all
said.
over again.
Yeah. I've kind of been thinking about this Strahd Dimitri. Like if Strahd goes, someone has to take his place. And I don't think it should be Dimitri. Do you?
Most certainly not. That'd be the worst case scenario in my opinion.
Thinking maybe it could be somebody else.
If Babala Saga is to be trusted, it has to be somebody. This
Who do
place,
you
by the
think
way,
could do that?
I've heard tales of this place. Dark powers exist in this place. We shouldn't stay too long. You get the sense that she did avoid that question that you just asked her there, by the way.
I was trying to be direct. Stop dodging around it, Irina.
Look, I don't know. Half of me's thinking we just killed Strahd on that bridge. But if we did, why hasn't Barovia told us so? Like, why hasn't anything changed? I don't know. Something's telling me Strahd hasn't died. If he does die, who would take his place? I don't know. What happens if nobody takes his place? I don't know. I know as much as you. Let's just say I'm not sticking around to find out.
Just kind of shrug.
What, you want to take her place?
Me? No, that'd be a terrible idea.
Well.
No.
It's a nice thought, though, isn't it? The ruler of Barovia. It's got a nice ring to it.
Just wondered if you'd maybe been thinking about it a bit.
I just want out of this place ASAP. I know acronyms from the real world.
Well, then we'll get out.
I hope so. Cool. What are the rest of you up? What are the rest of you up to?
See?
What do we think, guys? Do we want to yeah, weren't we looking for a wizard?
I don't know what's going on. Who are those guys on the bridge, by the way?
Oh, so one of them was this guy called Strahd. He runs the land here. Massive asshole, totally evil. Wants Irina to unleash a big scary fucking dragon thing that's gonna destroy all of the world.
I'm quite familiar. He killed all my friends.
Oh, so you know that guy. And
And
then
my
the
property.
one oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Similar thing happened to me, but not with him. Well, not exactly. And then the other guy that fell off the bridge was like his right hand guy.
But he's like placed now, right?
Well, I mean, I don't know. Like, if the frog fell and killed Strahd with the fall, we'd probably know about it by now.
What I'm going to say is, as you were looking over the side with that frog falling, you didn't get the sense that you saw anything happen to Strahd, but as you looked down, you could see Ra had been splattered, fucking body just messed up on the ground.
That's hilarious.
Sorry, just to check, it was just Tilly that had noticed the ear thing.
Just Tilly that
I can't
noticed
remember
the
what
ear,
happened.
yeah.
Yeah.
So the thing is, I think Irene is right. I don't think that was Strahd in his true form. Which is why throwing him off the bridge left, which was fucking genius. With the frog, I don't think that's the end of him.
So we should, well, regardless, we should carry on and with the
For
current
sure.
plan.
Agreed.
Also, why are we on the mountain? I've sort of joined you, but
Oh.
I'm completely and utterly lost.
Basically, in order to defeat Strahd, we need a bunch of very helpful items, one of which is a sword. It's called the Sun Sword.
Oh.
Really handy. Vampires don't like it. We think it might be here. Also, something to do with a wizard, which Farah knows more about. But
Is it that guy? I point to the massive statue.
I don't fucking know. His body's just lying around somewhere in Barovia.
Yeah, and you do now
Maybe
see,
that
as
is
Trunk points it out, this large brass statue of what appears to be a wizard.
so the Farah's identify scroll has a wizard trapped in it.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Allegedly, for all you all know, I could
Allegedly.
actually just be clinically insane.
Farah might be clinically insane. That even if she is, that doesn't prove or deny the wizard thing. So, sword and wizard, both of which might be around this mountain.
Okay.
Both helpful to defeating Strahd. But we've got to keep Irina safe at the same time, despite her being a right roll pain in the ass.
Yeah, I've overheard some of the things, and I don't want to be anywhere near that. If I'm being honest, keep me out of it. That's not what I like doing.
It's really
No, that's
awkward,
fine.
Trunk.
I've just got magic. That's all I'm about.
Oh, you've done a great job, Trunk. Thank you.
I can get through doors. I can sneak around. Keep interpersonal
Do we
things.
wanna rest and then try and work out what's going on with this temple, or do we want to work out what's going on with this temple and then rest? I mean, we don't know what we might unleash here.
Yeah. I opened one door, and I don't think there wasn't much in it. I think there was just some like a more fancy
Okay.
tiling. Really, look at the floor. It's very nice.
Could we sleep in there?
Could hide in the cupboard.
I mean, I know there was like another door in there. The sort of led off to the side. There might have just been like
There was another door inside that door.
but it didn't look very big. So we could probably hunker up in there.
Okay. What do you think, Farah? Do we tell the scroll about the wizard in the room and see what he says?
I mean, we might as well see. He might know what the fuck it is, even if it's not him.
What if he's actually not a cool dude, and then by bringing him here, he's no longer like in the scroll, and then we have to deal with him?
Well, bear with me. I'm trying to briefly remember what I was told about said was that ages ago. It's been a while.
Well, one thing is for sure is that he's not friends with sorry, Andy. What's the
Dimitri?
fucking guy? That's the one.
He's not even there. DM's
So-
just gone, now I'm out.
I'm the DM.
So he's not friends with Dimitri, which is good. Enemy of our enemy is our friend, right?
Something
So maybe
like
it's
that.
worth doing. But then we can't fucking trust anybody. That's the problem.
Well, let's have a rest. Let's find somewhere to have a rest, and then think about it with a clear head. I don't
A
think
long
it's a
one
good
or a
idea to
short
get
one?
token. Well, we've had a short one, haven't we?
I will say,
Oh, have we?
as Trunk made his way round, he did open this door over to your left. That you can see that there are
Oh, yeah.
beds.
I forgot to mention
There are
this. But
beds.
There's a full-on bedroom over there.
So when I was asking about barricading into the empty room, it didn't occur to you to mention the room full of beds.
Yeah, but like, it's just beds, really.
Yeah, but I want to sleep in one of those, Trunk.
Oh, that's on me.
It's fine.
And on heart, I didn't realise that was your intentions. Okay.
So sorry, Andy, did we short rest?
You short rested. I'm just going to move everybody sort of in here a little bit.
Alrighty.
Cool. So yeah, you see a large chamber in front of you with 2 steps leading down. You do see sort of at the foot of this statue. I forgot to mention this to you, Trunk. There is a pedestal, with a few candles on it that you can see emitting some small light.
Was there any like carvings or anything like?
No, from when you you sort of had a look around it. It's just 2 small candles, one at each end of this pedestal. When you looked at it, there was a. It appears as though something was there, but is no longer there. Sort of where the dust had settled on this pedestal, you get the sense that something was there.
Okay. Were the candles magic candles? Like had that like continual flame on them, or they just did someone like show up this morning, lit the candles, fuck off?
Just a lit candle, bro.
Okay. Oh yeah, I'll communicate that to the person who's been doing most of Tilly, because she seems like the one in charge.
Definitely not.
Might as well be.
Doing most of the talking.
Well, what are you all up to?
I'm good.
What do you want to do, Farah? Do you want to crack out the scroll and see what he's got to say?
Do you want to rest first?
Should we have a kip first? Yeah.
I think we should rest first, because if that is him, I don't know what interacting with the scroll in front of his corpse body
Yeah, I'm worried about that.
effigy will do, and I don't feel like being on the receiving end of another round of whatever right now.
Same.
Okay.
Dibs!
I'll tell you what, I'll unpause. Pick your beds.
I'm already on one. Oh hey, that was mine.
You were not on it, you were standing
What
next
I'll
to
do-
it.
What I'll do is I'll
Wait,
place-
what's over here?
I'll place a wall there.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Oh, a wall.
As in,
Yeah, yeah.
there's no broken crack to it. Okay.
Okay.
It is a sealed room.
Yeah.
Tell you what.
Oh,
Or
wow.
Sarah's and
There's-
Charlotte
there's a-
can share a bed.
Yeah, Charlotte
Farah.
disappears after 3 hours.
Farah, should we cozy up so that others can be alright? This is enough for everyone.
That's okay. Sammy is going to sleep as a werewolf, so he's just going to curl up in front of the door like a dog and have noisy dreams.
And Irina and Orion will spoon anyway.
Yeah.
Fine.
Do you need a cuddle, Tilly? Is that what you're telling me?
Kind of do need a cuddle.
And Farah will just like walk across the room and climb into bed with Tilly and just give her a big cuddle.
I'd like to pull
Thank you.
the bed. I'd like to pull the bed Farah was in next to mine and just sprawl.
So,
That's made himself a double bed.
as you've all just sort of walked into a room with
And
no
went to
indication
sleep
as
in
to
it.
what's in this temple, somebody roll me a d20.
Oh,
Do you want me to do it?
I'll do it.
go for it, Adam. Okay.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh
Great.
no.
One.
Whoever that was.
Woohoo!
that good or bad?
It's either really, really good or really, really bad.
You fight
In my
20.
campaigns, that's mad.
Everything's bad in your campaigns, Jack.
So,
I don't know what you mean.
as you all sort of lay down to rest, Farah,
Oh no.
a voice enters your mind. Greetings. I have something, an offer to you. Seek me out, but tell no one. I can offer you power beyond your wildest imaginations. Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
I feel like all anybody in Barovia does is make us offers.
So confused.
Farah, your mind fills with this static. And your thoughts were once your own, but now they are consumed by this voice within your brain.
Sorry, I was really confused because on the thing it says that all my wisdom saves are like plus 12.
Yeah, I don't know how that.
Oh, you're near Samir.
Yeah, but I wouldn't make it plus 12.
No.
But then when it rolled, it only plus 4, so that confused me even more.
Okay.
But okay.
It's plus 1 to saving throws if you're close to Samir, so I'll count that, but still.
Plus 18 to Christmas throws, apparently, but you know.
So you
Carry on, sorry.
You start to feel your body twitch in some form. Roll me a D100.
Oh, I'm
for
sure
me,
Tilly's
please.
fucking loving this.
Roll a D100.
Oh no.
Oh,
That was
Fucking
so close.
Christ.
So close.
what are you doing?
That was so
Actually.
close.
Please no.
No, this is different.
Oh no.
She really is going to fireball us all, isn't she?
Okay. The wild magic
Don't you
within
fucking-
you starts to surge even more, like this arcane power within you starts to come from within. And it starts to consume you. And one of your pick left or right.
Left. Always choose left.
Hang on. How
It's
do
Also,
I
I'm
do,
to your
you're
right.
on her right, yeah.
how do I do a coin flip?
How to do what?
Slash
How-
R 1d2.
Yeah.
Slash R 1d2.
Space 1d2.
Right.
Your right
Thanks, Farah.
arm starts to
Oh.
boil and twist as your skin begins to fall off of your arm. Your fingernails begin to crumple and snap and start to ping from your fingers as your arm starts to dissolve and melt into your body. You will take...
Do I notice this?
yeah, in just a second. You'll take 23 points of damage as your arm completely melts in this necrotic disease-like ichor that burns into the side of your body. Now you notice it, Tilly.
Farah, what the
I assume
fuck?
I'm just kind of sitting here staring at my arm.
Yeah.
Wait, wrong arm.
So above
Yeah.
the table, Farah, you wanted wild magic. Here you go.
My entire
Yeah.
arm is just gone.
You're a -1 limb.
You and your limb is now permanently gone.
Old.
Oh
That's not very
my.
clown-like, is it?
If only we knew a guy with a robotic arm. Too
But-
bad he's dead.
After I'm gonna say maybe 6 seconds exactly, where the limb once was, sort of it's cut off at the shoulder, and it's now just sort of sealed itself with this black necrotic scab, essentially, where your limb once was. That's what you roll first.
Farah, what the fuck? Are you okay?
No! And everything coming out of Farah's mouth is just unintelligible.
I
And she's
mean,
just kind of like grabbing where her arm was, just like, Mom! Mom!
Ryan will walk
Right.
over and be like,
This
"Oh,
will be
Tilly, my
fine."
neck kind of hurt. Oh shit, never mind."
Don't talk to me about your fucking neck pain!
I'm gonna, in a vain attempt to try and help her, just cast a 4th level Cure Wounds on her. In a hasty attempt to try and do anything.
Yeah, as you sort of
41
I mean, that
points
healed me.
healing.
So as you place your arms sort of all over where this necrotic energy is coming from, and you don't manage to catch any of it, but yeah, you do heal up to full, Farah, but you're missing that limb. And you could just see this puddle of black ichor on the floor, and still stained into your clothes, where your clothes are slightly burnt now as well.
Is one of my clown arms just really floppy?
Yeah. Well, it should have burnt off, but no, we'll say that
No, it was protected. It's now just
Yeah.
really floppy.
it's the clothing was had an immunity to necrotic damage, so it is it's just a floppy sleeve.
And
I mean, I'm glad I
Farah's
got
just
that hug before that happened.
Farah's just gonna like get off the bed and just kind of go and sit in the corner and just kind of hold a sleeve and just stare at what used to be her arm.
I mean, if it's traumatic, you
I
can go
mean-
and roll another one for me.
Oh fuck!
I'll leave that up to you, though.
It's fucking
How is that
traumatic.
not
It's right.
traumatic?
Don't
I'm
lose another roll,
traumatised.
please.
Gross back.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Equal
Fireball!
traumatic.
You regain 1 more limb.
Okay, so
Fucking hell!
Don't say
the
Don't
the
say
next
that, alright?
spell that you cast will be a different spell for good, as in it'll be a higher level spell than what you cast, but it won't be the spell that you cast. And it will keep its properties. So if you were to do, I know you don't do healing magic, but if you did healing magic, it would stay a healing type of spell. If you did a damage spell,
But it would just be so. It would be like if I cast Cure Wounds, it would be like at first level, it would be like a 3rd level fucking healing word or some shit.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, just remember that for me. Unless you want to cast a spell, right? See what happens.
No, I'm going to continue to just cry into my sleeve.
Yeah, and very much as this is happening, these surges of wild magic, you can all see it. There's just this aura of like blue, green, turquoise energy just emanating off of Farah as her body is just pulsing, and you can all hear this humming sound of as this wild magic is starting to become uncontrollable.
I know she's run away, but I will go up to her again.
No,
Farah?
no. I don't know what's happened. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's going to happen. Do not come near me.
Okay. I'll just take 1 step back.
I'm just right because Aceris is now standing within range of our pole arm. I'm just picturing Aceris just poking me.
Poking the fluffy arm.
do that.
As you turn around to sort of scold Tilly, the floppy sleeve just flaps about as you twist and turn.
Aceris, I will ignore Farah and go right up to her and sit next to her and say, look, it doesn't matter whatever's going on, you're not on your own.
But I don't want to hurt any of you. I mean,
It's
this
okay.
fucking hurts.
It's all right. We're here with you, whatever happens.
And Farah will just kind of like immediately turn and bury her face into Aceris and just sob.
And the voice,
I'll put an arm around her and stroke her hair.
the voice enters your mind once again, Farah. Our offer. Come. When everyone else is asleep, seek us out. We will guide you. Cool, what the rest of you up to? You going to sleep?
Yes,
Oh yeah, you just watched your friend's arm burn off, but are you just going to go to sleep? Yeah, cool, awesome,
no.
long rest.
Nah, what are the rest of you up to?
Drunk rolls over to face away from the group.
Weft,
Yeah.
Weft, make a whiz save for me. And Tilly, make a whiz save
Just-
for me.
Oh. I've moved away from Samir.
You can get the +1, mate. This is just semantics.
Is
at
it
this point.
+1?
+1, mate.
You need
Oh,
12.
anyway.
I did add the +1 by the looks of it. Yes. Okay, so you both also hear in your mind of an offer. An offering to you for entering our home, should you wish it. Seek us out. And you sort of both hear some version of this in your head. But your body isn't sort of being... You get the sense that you're resisting something within you.
Is anybody else hearing anything?
No?
The voice in the back.
What's that, Weft?
The voice is back. The same voice, the professional one from earlier,
What is it telling you?
to seek them out, and about
Same.
an offering.
Oh.
I'm not
Anybody else
entirely
want to put their
convinced.
hand up to strange voices? Brilliant.
Sarah kind of lifts her head up and her eyes sort of widen a little bit, but she stays very quiet and continues to sob and hold her sleeve and look very pathetic.
Guys, I think we need to take watches tonight.
I think
In
that's
case
an
the other one
excellent,
melts off.
excellent idea.
Okay. Who will be taking
Farah,
the
we'll
first
fix that arm one way or another.
Now, and every time somebody says the word arm, Farah just wails and just goes,
Limb,
Mom!
limb, I mean limb. We'll fix that limb.
Oh, the trauma.
I added that one about 2 days ago. Went, that'll be funny. Should never
I
roll that one.
can't believe that's the one I rolled.
Roll that low on a
Fuck's sake.
D100.
The number of times that I wanted to roll less than 10 in the hopes of getting a fireball, and then you changed my wild magic table, and that happens.
What was it on the original table? Did you look at it?
It was an 8.
No, what was a 5 on the original table?
Oh, I don't know. I don't have the table because
Oh.
new computer.
I'll have a look in a bit, see what it was. Probably something boring. Probably a plant or some rubbish.
No, I've been a plant.
What
I'll take. Again, I'm pretty limber. I can take first watch if you don't want. Because if you guys are hearing voices, I don't want you to wander off. Maybe the non-charmed of us can take watches.
Okay.
Asleep would be nice. What to just wander back over to bed then.
Someone can borrow my double.
Cool. Is anyone else taking watch with Trunk?
No, but before that starts, I did want to have a conversation with Irina.
Yeah, if you like.
Out of earshot of anybody else.
Yeah,
Just walk up to her.
she's probably just in this corner, staying away from Farah. As in,
Pussy
like,
bitch.
just didn't want to get involved because she knows it's none of her business. That type of feel.
As everybody's
And
kind of
also,
like tucking
Farah would
themselves
probably
up,
blame us somehow.
Yeah.
I'll just approach her and be like, okay, things have calmed down a little bit.
Have they? That woman just lost her arm.
That's all in a day of Farah, really.
Oh. Okay, if you say so.
Look, sorry for being harsh on you, right? This is hard for me to say because I still don't understand you. But here's the thing. Everybody here, we're all part of a ship. Each have our own unique things that we bring, and we can help each other stay afloat and get where we want to go, right? That's what we do. We're a team, we're a family, and we care about each other. And at the moment on this ship, it feels like you're just a passenger. But you don't have to be. Yeah. What I'm saying is, shit's gonna get more difficult than it already is. We need to help you, and we need you to help us. It needs to be a two-way thing, Irina.
She'll take you by the arm and pull you in closer. And she'll whisper into your ear. You're going to die here, Tilly Brightspark. And she'll just recoil back.
Did I get a sense that was her saying it, or it was being said through her?
You got the sense that she was saying
Bitch.
it. Right.
Inflict wounds.
Well, yeah. If only I was that kind of cleric.
See, you missed a trick.
Do what you must. I thought you would have done it by now.
You know, Irina, I swallowed a bit of pride to try and talk to you, but
I can see.
fair enough. I'll just walk away from her and
as you do,
just go back to Farah and just...
She'll sort of grab hold of your gauntlet as you turn around. Your time here is nearly over. And I'm going to enjoy watching you fucking die.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Me!
I'll yank my arm out of her arm. I'm just gonna deck her.
Yeah? unarmed strike then. Well,
Yeah.
well, do what you want to do, mate.
I just want to punch her in the fucking face.
Fight, 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 fight.
Bitch. Try to be fucking nice. Bollocks.
Do it with advantage
You're
because
only
she
moving.
just sat down.
She sat down.
It's just sort of sat down.
How was
Oh,
that
fucking
weird?
Christ. She just sort of. I'll tell you what she'll do. As you throw the first, I'm going to say you throw 2 punches rather than do it with advantage, but you sort of throw 1 punch and she just sort of, it misses her wildly. And you throw the second punch and you sort of lose your footing a little bit and it's just about to go wide and she just moves her face into it and it just cracks her. Now, her head does recoil back and a tiny bit of blood does draw from her nose. But she just stares at you. Got it out of your system?
Not yet.
Anything else?
Has anyone else noticed the fact that
I'm going to
they're
say
like,
at this point you would have heard Tilly smacking him. Yep.
Ryan's coming away from Fer. He's been trying to offer her a wet paper towel because he knows that's what the school nurse does. Put a wet paper towel on.
You will hear Arena say, Orion, help.
That's true.
And you can just see Arena with this bloody nose, just blood just trailing down her mouth and her chin.
I'll just be like, the fuck, Irina?
What?
Guys, what the fuck is going on?
I have no idea. He just savagely attacked me.
I'll just laugh. That's not what happened to Ryan.
Just sort of sat there holding her nose now.
Guys, whatever this beef is that the two of you is getting kind of out of hand, don't you think? Sarah's hearing voices, her arms melted off.
Sorry. It's just flopping about. It's just the sleeve. Sorry.
I will
Now,
telepathically to Orion say, if she says that she wishes me dead again, then I won't just hit her, it will be much worse. And then out loud I'll say to Orion, you might want to take a closer look at this one, and then I'll walk away.
I don't know what I've done. I don't know what to do, Orion.
oh, I don't know what to do in this situation. Insight check, both of them.
Yeah, just go ahead and roll me one insight check then. Oh, that's good.
18.
Yeah, I assume, Tilly, you're not trying to be deceptive in any way.
No, I'm trying to persuade.
I'll tell you what, go ahead and make me a persuasion check then.
How does this work? Do I have to beat it or what? How does this work?
Yeah, kind of. You're trying to persuade Orion that you are. Yeah, so you get the sense, Orion, that Tilly is telling the truth. She's not trying to hide anything. Make sense, Jack?
Mm-hmm.
In Arena, yeah, you get the sense that she isn't being as forthcoming as she should be.
scared, everybody.
Look, I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna wait out here. I need to be away from these people. It's just gonna move out.
It's okay. Good go. Stand in the corner.
Can I just
Face
whisper to
into it.
Tilly? Can I whisper to Tilly?
Is this another Snoopy situation?
Yeah, maybe drunk. Just something's not right with her. She said she was going to enjoy watching me die.
Oh, that's not very nice.
No, it's not very nice.
It's a bit mean.
You're a
Those are
lot more
not
talkative
kind
when you're not
words.
wobbly and saying nothing.
What was that? What did you say?
You're a lot more talkative than I remember. You were there when my entire family died.
Oh yeah, I was just I was a bit under the weather that day.
So I lost my home, my neighbour.
I totally remember all of that.
Yep.
I climbed up roof like Batman.
It's a bit of a haze.
You did. Yeah, I think I had food poisoning that day.
Yeah, that'll get you real bad.
Yeah.
Cool.
I mean, drunk. I'm not going to tell you what to do, but you know, keep an eye on people around here.
On it. You the boss.
Cool. So, is everybody going to try and attempt a long rest?
Mm-hmm.
Trunk
I will take.
is taking
first
watch.
one.
Is anyone else watching with him, or is it just Trunk?
What do I have to creak open the door slightly, see if I can peek out and see Irene?
Yeah, as you just peek open the door, you don't see her. As you all lay there, and you all eventually get some sleep, and you close your eyes, Farah, these images start to come into your mind, like you're having some sort of kind of lucid dream. And this dark, slender-like creature that you've actually seen before. The creature that visited you when you first consumed the dark orb within your chest. This dark figure looms over you in this dreamlike state. Again. How would
Hello.
you like... Hello. How are you?
Would you like me to call you your name or your actual name?
Go on.
Strahd.
Strahd. No. I am not Strahd. My other images may be Strahd. But I am... He is like a copy of me. There are many images of me. But I have come to see you and offer you something. Power. Insurmountable.
I'm being offered that a lot recently.
Your spell casting. How would you like to enhance it somewhat?
Will it fix me?
I can fix your arm.
Mom!
Oh, all right, fucking hell. I can offer you 7th level spell slots of quantity 2, or an extra life, essentially. If you go down, you come back up. Or
I'm done with the text to speech
Sorry,
insert.
it's the way you're going. Oh!
I can offer you a magical item of wondrous rarity. I don't know how to say this narratively, but I can offer you a great deal of magical things. Or bring your arm back, it's up to you.
Mom!
Your arm, I'm sorry. I watched the whole thing, it was dreadful.
It was, it really hurt.
Anyway, this offer is to you.
In exchange for what?
Oh, just a piece of your soul. Nothing
I mean,
to
I'm
worry
running out of I'm running out of pieces of things.
You are. But think of the power, how you could protect your friends, how you could bring an end to my children, Strahd.
Is this a time limited offer?
Yes, take it or leave it. You're also not limited to one. You could take them all if you wanted to.
For one piece of soul?
For your soul.
What, like my whole soul, or like a piece of? Because earlier you said a piece of my soul.
I would require your full soul if you were to receive all powers.
And if I only took 2?
I mean, you already took one earlier on in the campaign, so I would own your whole soul at that point.
What did I take earlier in the campaign?
When you consumed the orb. You made a deal.
Oh, and
You made a deal.
Yeah,
It's the
that's
vampire
true.
god or whatever it is.
Yeah, that's true.
This is a dark power.
I feel like Aceris was kind of forfeited because she went and died again.
Not how this works.
That feels like a rip-off. That wasn't in the terms and conditions.
Win some, you lose
I lost all of them. Yes.
And if I give you my whole soul... So wait, hang on. So if I take one thing, you still won't own my whole soul? Or you will?
2/3 of your soul.
Okay.
Can you go into soul debt?
No.
We can try and find out.
I do not offer loans. Like, kind of...
I feel like you fucking should. Fuck.
Do you offer soul insurance?
What are you going to do with my soul?
That's up to my discretion. Tilly, Weft, you're also going to hear this same spiel. I'm not going to go through it again. At the offer of 3 distinct powers.
Or your arm back.
Or your arm back.
You can have 3 arms.
You can get an extra arm.
Yes. Yeah.
You can have 3 distinct powers or Farah's arm.
Above the table, guys. An extra...
Specifically has to be Farah's arm.
Yeah.
Farah's arm.
It is an extra life to pop back up to full health if you were to go down to 0. 7th level spell slots of 2, or a wondrous magical item, or Farah's limb that you can attach to your body any way you wish.
And the cost is your entire soul. half
1/3
of
of your soul for a power.
0.333 soul.
Yes, recurring, of course.
Farah's going to sit
Oh.
for a minute and sort of like contemplate. And I think the fact that he specifically said I could protect my friends, and I'm not particularly good at that at the best times. She'll just kind of look at him and just be like, "Give me the magic."
I'll give you the magic.
Don't. Nope.
Ah.
Nope. You've ruined it. Nope. Abort mission.
He starts to just
Farah,
jig.
Farah just wakes up.
Spirit.
You failed
I
the wisdom
got the
save.
magic.
You failed the
in
wisdom
me.
save. You're here for as long as I want you to be. I've got the magic. So, as he sort of leans down with his long, slender fingers and touches you, and this dark energy just sort of gets pulled from you as your chest starts to lunge forward. And he's going to grant you Farah 7 levels spells times 2. Is that all?
Yeah, I quite like having at least a little bit of a soul.
Weft. Sorry, Farah, I've got someone on the other line. Weft.
Fucking rude.
Yeah, we're nearly done, guys. Well, Tilly, let's go to you first. Sorry, Weft. Sorry, another caller. Tilly.
Okay, I can wait.
All right.
No, I'm good.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck me. All right. You sure?
No, soul. Yeah, no, souls are meant to stay where they are meant to be. Thank you very much.
All right. It was lovely to meet you. Goodbye. I didn't know how this was gonna go. I'll be honest. I didn't plan this. Weft. Sorry to keep you waiting. I've got.
Actually, I might change my mind.
Tilly, what's up?
Call him back.
Hello.
No, actually, no. I've thought about it. I read the T's and C's. I'm good. Sorry.
All right. Go to sleep. Dream of something about Helm or something. Weft.
Hi.
Do you want some power? For your
I
soul?
really have to go. I'm really sorry.
No worries.
I
mate.
don't. I don't think so. No.
Ta-da.
I don't think I don't know enough about things like souls, so I don't really feel qualified to make any decisions. I have just seen there's a medal of the meat pie as a wondrous item, so that's tempting. But maybe come back to me another time, and
Unfortunately, this is
and
a
we can-
one-time deal.
oh, well, if my friends have taught me anything, it's not to rush into anything. So I think I'll politely decline on this occasion. But thank you though.
So sad. It was nice to meet
Who
you.
is this?
None of your business.
Oh, okay.
Bye.
Bye.
I'll see you soon.
What?
Fantastic. Fucking hell. I had in my head and that went well different. That's where we'll end the session, guys. Thank you very much for watching. What a clusterfuck. Hey, D&D, that's how it goes sometimes. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
My arm.
Mom!
Oh yeah, you can't even wave.
Stubby.